Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The fates, they say, weave the pattern of our lives. Some there are who believe that whatever happens to us is destined so to be, while others talk of free will. However it may be, certainly there is one element that touches all our lives, the element of the unexpected. How often have you asked, why did this happen to me? Rarely, if ever, have you found a satisfactory answer. So it was one fatal night with Nell Pearson, Mrs. Nell Pearson, widow, whose life was about to be shattered by unimaginable, unexpected horror.
Oh, no. No. She's dead.
Our mystery drama, The Lodger, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by George Lothar and stars Kim Hunter. The fates brought unexpected horror that night to Nell Pearson's house on 9th Street, where she rented rooms. Yet one wonders, was it altogether unexpected? Could the frightful things that happened have been avoided had she been more alert, say, more sensitive to warnings of impending tragedy? No matter now. What matters is that earlier that day, in the afternoon, she had no idea that death, in its most grisly form, was shortly to enter her house.
Oh, my goodness, Mrs. Pearson. Oh, my goodness.
What is it, Miss May?
The headlines, look.
Ripper strikes again. Oh, good heavens, that's awful, perfectly awful.
Read it, Mrs. Pearson, read it.
I am.
No, out loud. I mean, I want to hear.
But you just finished reading. Well, all right. The Ripper claimed another victim last night.
Thursday night. He always kills on a Thursday.
This time, another attractive widow, Mrs. Henry Dodd.
Always the widow, always the widow.
Miss Mapes, please. The body, gruesomely slashed and mutilated, was discovered by a neighbor who, hearing Mrs. Dodd's hysterical screams, rushed to her apartment. There she found the comely young widow lying in a pool of blood. Oh. And a message scrawled in red lipstick across one wall. Stop me. Please stop me.
Excuse me, Miss Pearson, which windows you want washed first?
I don't know, Charlie. You want to get to that today?
Well, it's kind of warm out. I thought it'd be a good time to get started on them.
Well, you decide, Charlie. Suit yourself.
There's been another one, Charlie.
Another what, Miss Mapes?
Murder by the Ripper. Another widow, like always.
You don't say. That makes a fifth, don't it?
The fifth in 5 weeks. One a week for the past 5 weeks. And always on a Thursday night between 11 and 12. And always a widow.
Oh, I better change my night out.
What do you mean, Charlie?
Yeah, well, Thursday's my night out, and you're a widow, Miss Pearson. You never know. The police might start putting two and two together.
Oh, Charlie, you and your jokes. I don't think that one's particularly funny.
I'm sorry, Miss Pearson. I was just funning, that's all.
Well, take your fun out on those windows.
All right, getting right to it, Miss Pearson. Getting right to it.
Maybe he wasn't joking, Charlie.
Not joking?
Well, Thursday is his night out, and you are a widow, and, well, who knows?
Oh, Miss Mapes, if I had your imagination... excuse me. Yes?
How do you do? My name is Tony Adams. I saw your signed rooms, wondered if you had a vacancy, maybe.
Oh, yes, I do. Won't you come in?
Thank you.
I have a room on the second floor front. It's very spacious, light, and airy, too.
Fine, I'll take it.
You haven't even seen it.
I've seen you.
I don't go with the room, Mr. Adams.
Oh, sorry, I meant it as a compliment, not a proposition.
I'll show you the room. This way.
May I ask your name?
Pearson. Mrs. Eleanor Pearson. Nell. You've been in town long, Mr. Adams?
Oh, no, a few weeks. I've been staying at a hotel, but, well, I never did like hotel living.
Oh, what do you do?
Reporter? I'm a reporter on the City Sentinel.
Oh, that must be interesting. My husband always said newspaper work must be fascinating.
What did he do?
The room's this way. Why, he was a riveter. Putting in beams on new skyscrapers.
Dangerous work. You've been a widow very long?
Oh, it's close to 3 years now that... How do you know I'm a widow?
Don't look so surprised. For one thing, you talk about your husband in the past tense, and for another, you're not wearing a wedding ring, and, well, rooming houses are run by widows more often than not.
Oh, you're very observant.
I'm a reporter, and that's my job.
Yes, I suppose it is. Here's the room.
Fine, just fine.
You haven't seen it. You're not even looking at it.
Why look at a room when I can look at you?
Mr. Adams, let's get something straight. I've had more than one male boarder make a pass at me, and everyone found himself out on the street in short order, bag and baggage. Now, if you're after a room, fine. But if you're after something else...
Ah, come on now, Nell.
Mrs. Pearson, if you don't mind.
Okay. I've got to get back to the paper. See you later.
But you haven't even asked the price.
It'll be okay, whatever it is.
It's $80 a week, including breakfast and dinner.
Whatever you say. Nell, whatever you say.
Well, I never. Doesn't look at the room, doesn't care about the price, just drops his top coat on the bed and he's off. Well, I'd better hang his coat in the closet. It'll get all creased. Oh, no, what was that? Fell out of his pocket. Rolled under the bed. Would roll under the bed, of course. Make me get down on my knees and... Why, it's a lipstick. What in the world would he be doing with a lipstick?
Oh, now why did you go and turn the TV set off, Charlie? You know I like to see who played what.
No, I'm sorry, Miss Mapes. I forgot. Pretty good movie, huh?
Oh, it was all right.
You like it, Miss Pearson?
What? What'd you say, Charlie?
Well, just asked if you liked the movie.
How could she? She didn't even see it.
Of course I did.
Well, you may have been looking at it for 2 hours, Mrs. Pearson, but you certainly weren't seeing it. You were thinking of something else.
Well, me, I saw it, and I liked it. Oh, 10:30. Well, I'm off to bed. Oh, by the way, I finished the window washing today, Miss Pearson.
Oh, good.
I'm glad they only got to be washed twice a year. It's a big job. It took a whole week. Well, good night.
Night.
Good night, Charlie.
Mrs. Pearson, now I'm not one to pry, but why don't you tell me what's bothering you?
Bothering me?
Now, you know something has been bothering you since that Mr. Adams arrived. Now, when was it now? Well, this is Thursday, and he took the second floor front Friday it was. Mm-hmm. Now, I'll tell you something. You haven't been the same since.
Oh, it's nothing, Miss Mapes. Nothing at all.
Now, you don't fool me. Something's worrying you. I know it is.
Oh, I might as well tell you. It's this.
Why? Well, it's a lipstick. Why should a lipstick upset you?
Well, it was in his pocket the day he arrived. His topcoat pocket. It fell out when I picked the coat up.
So?
It's the same color, mandarin scarlet. The Ripper uses to scroll those awful messages with.
Oh, and you think... Oh, you don't think he's the Ripper?
Oh, no. Of course not.
Well, then why the worry?
I don't know. It just bothers me a little, that's all.
And now, if you're all that worried, you could... Or maybe you did check on him?
Check on him?
Well, find out if he really does work for the City Sentinel and like that. You could call the paper.
Oh, I'm just being silly, that's all.
Of course you are. Mountains out of molehills. Well, I'm off for bed.
Oh, are you sleeping better since we exchanged rooms?
You've no idea. The traffic isn't anywhere near so loud. But what about you?
Oh, I don't mind it. I told you that months ago.
I know, and I thank you. Stop worrying now, and here's the lipstick. I certainly don't want it.
Good night.
Good night, my dear. Sleep well.
I wonder. Hello? City Sentinel? I'd like to speak to Mr. Tony Adams, please. Oh, I see. I wonder if you could tell me, has he been with the Sentinel long? 6 weeks? Thank you very much. 6 weeks. It was just 6 weeks ago on a Thursday. Just 6 weeks ago today that the Ripper... Miss Mapes! Oh, my God! Charlie! Charlie, where are you? Oh, heavens help me, I'll have to go up myself. Miss Mapes! Miss Mapes! Oh, Charlie!
Good Lord, Miss Pearson, was that Miss Mapes screaming?
Yes.
Don't hear nothing now.
It came from a room. Oh, Charlie, I don't dare open the door.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to then. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Blood. Blood all over. Hey, Miss Mapes, look. No, don't look.
Oh, God.
It's the work of the Ripper. My Lord, I've never seen no one slashed up so bloody.
The mirror, Charlie. Look at the mirror.
Words scrawled in red.
Lipstick. Mandarin scarlet lipstick.
Stop me before I kill again.
They must stop him.
Let's get right down to the living room and phone the police.
Yes, yes. The front door at this house?
I'll go. Oh, Mr. Adams.
Hello, Charlie. Sorry I bothered you. Forgot my key. Hello, Nell. Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Pearson. I know. Why the stairs? Can't be the first roomer who forgot his key.
Mr. Adams. Oh, my Lord, Mr. Adams.
What is it?
Upstairs.
Upstairs what? Oh, never mind. I'll see for myself.
The police. Let's call them, Miss Pearson. Miss Pearson.
Charlie, did you...
Miss Pearson, what is it?
The look on his face when he saw me standing here. Did you see the look on his face?
Well, yeah. I couldn't figure why we were staring at him.
He couldn't figure out how I could be standing here.
Huh? What?
She's been killed by the Ripper. Miss Mapes killed by the Ripper, and he always kills widows.
Hey. Yeah, come to think of it, that don't make no sense.
It does if you remember that we changed rooms.
Miss Pearson. Miss Pearson, are you saying that the Ripper mistook Miss Mapes for you?
Oh, I'm the only widow in this house, Charlie.
Come on, let's call the cops. Yeah, operator, the police. Give me the police.
Put that phone down, Charlie.
Mr. Adams, what do you...
Give me the phone.
Charlie, no, the police.
Yeah. Hello, this is
Give
Charlie.
me that phone.
So, weaving their pattern of the unexpected, the fates bring together on this fearsome night an innocent spinster named Miss Mapes and the Ripper, who mistook her for Nell Pearson. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Mrs. Nell Pearson feels that she's about to faint as she sees her new boarder, Tony Adams, grab the telephone away from Charlie, the handyman, break the connection with police headquarters, and then begin to dial another number furiously. Charlie stands as if turned to stone. Nell grabs the back of a chair for support as...
Give me the city desk. Hank, Adams. The Ripper struck again. Time, 11:15. Place, 129th Street. Rooming house owned by Mrs. Eleanor Pearson, widow. What? No, not her. One of her boarders. Miss Mapes. Well, he must have made a mistake. Hank, I know, but it isn't a widow this time. Now stop talking and take this, will you? In one of the ghastliest, bloodiest murders he's yet committed, the Ripper slashed his sixth victim. Sorry, I had to grab the phone out of your hand, Charlie, but a scoop's a scoop.
Yeah, sure.
Now, give me your stories. We'll start with you, Nell. Tell me, what happened? Oh, Nell, come now. Snap out of it. Stop staring at me and tell me what happened.
I heard her scream. She screamed and screamed and screamed.
Where were you?
Here, right here. She'd just gone up to bed.
What were you doing?
I had just telephoned someone. Then the screams began, and I ran upstairs, and Charlie was there on the landing, and we went into her room, and there she was. I've got to sit down.
Nell, what's the matter? Let me help you.
Don't touch me.
Okay. All right, Charlie, let's have it from you.
Oh, well, like Miss Pearson says, I heard Miss Mapes screaming and went running to see what was going on.
You must have moved fast. Your room is in the basement, isn't it?
Oh, well, I wasn't in my room. I was in Miss Pearson's room, just across from Miss Mapes.
What were you doing in Mrs. Pearson's room?
Yes, what were you doing there?
Well, you remember when you changed rooms with Miss Mapes a couple of days ago?
Yes.
And there was that leak in the bathroom, and I fixed it?
Yes.
Right. Just went up to check on it, is all.
I didn't know you changed rooms, Nell.
No, you didn't, did you?
That would account for...
Why don't you say it? The Ripper mistook Miss Mapes for me because he didn't know about the change of rooms.
You were lucky, Nell.
Very. This time.
Now, please, Mrs. Pearson, we're here to help you at police headquarters. And I understand why you're worried. It is possible the Ripper mistook Miss Mapes for you.
He did.
Yes, but now there seems to be something else on your mind. Something to do with, one of your boarders, you say?
His name is Tony Adams. He's a reporter on the City Sentinel. Well, he rented a room at my place just a week ago today. That was the day after the last murder.
Yes, I know.
Well, after he rented the room, he left to go to the newspaper, and I picked up his top coat to hang it in the closet, and this fell out.
A lipstick?
Yes. Mandarin scarlet.
The same color the Ripper uses.
To scrawl those horrible messages, like last night on the wall of Miss Mapes' room.
Well, it seems to me you're letting your fears run away with you, building up a case in your mind.
Well, what about last night? He just happened to come home minutes after the murder, he says.
And you think...
I think he was lying. I think he killed Miss Mapes, left by the fire escape at the end of the second-floor corridor, and then pretended he'd just arrived home. Claimed he'd forgotten his key, so he'd have a witness to prove an alibi if he needed one.
Oh, it's clever thinking, if that's so.
He's a clever man. Believe me, he is. And I'm afraid of him, Lieutenant. Terribly afraid.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. The managing editor of the Sentinel's a good friend of mine. Let me just give him a ring and check on this Tony Adams. Mm-hmm.
What?
It's interesting. Your friend, Mr. Adams, was hired away from another paper, a metropolitan daily, because of the record of scoops he'd built up in a little more than a year.
Scoops? Oh, that means...
He always managed somehow to be on the scene of the crime first. An unusual record. A most unusual record.
You think... Oh, I know what you think. He committed the crime so he could get the scoop.
No, I didn't say that, Mrs. Pierce.
But that's what you're thinking.
Well, either he's a remarkable police reporter
Or he's the Ripper. Lieutenant, I want protection. You've got to protect me. I want a policeman in my house night and day until that Ripper is caught.
Tell me, do you have a room available in your house?
Well, there's Miss Mapes' room. Why?
Well, look, don't hold me to this. What with one thing and another, we're short-handed right now, but if I sent one of my men to act like he was a boarder...
Oh, I'd make room for him. You can be sure of that.
Oh, Nell. Charlie said I'd find you down here in the laundry room.
Oh, what is it, Mr. Adams? What do you want?
One thing I want is for you to call me Tony.
One thing I want for you is to stop calling me Nell.
Oh, come on. What have you got against me?
Look, Mr. Adams, I've got a lot of work to do.
Well, not much sense asking you now.
What is it?
Why, well, I was going to ask if you'd like to go to the movies with me. I figured that'd be your answer.
What other answer would you expect? There was a murder in this house last night, a gruesome murder. Not only that, but the victim was a friend of mine. And you had the indecency to ask me to go to a movie with you?
Yeah, I guess you could look at it that way, only... Look, I wish we could be friendlier, that's all. I'll level with you now. Excuse me, Mrs. Pearson. I've been thinking of settling down for some time now. So I've been looking around, you know, keeping my eyes open. And the minute they fell on you, Mrs. Pearson. Oh, no, damn it, Nell, listen to me.
Take your hands off me.
I don't call laying my hands on your arm exactly putting my hands on you.
And don't touch me. Don't even touch me.
What is it with you? Well, don't just stand there looking at me. What is it?
I just want to be left alone.
You just want to be left alone, or you just want to be left alone by me? Answer me.
By you.
Sorry. I won't trouble you again. Good night. What are you doing there?
Charlie.
I come down to tell you there's somebody upstairs looking for a room.
Man or woman?
Man.
Oh, well, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Adams.
How long were you standing there, Charlie?
Me? I just come down. Why?
Nothing, Charlie. Nothing.
How do you do? I'm Mrs. Pearson, the landlady.
My name is Bowen, Lawrence Bowen. I saw your sign out front. I wondered if you had a vacancy.
Yes, I do. A bed sitting room. Would you care to see it?
If it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, if you follow me. Did anyone recommend you here, Mr. Bowen?
Well, no. I couldn't say I was recommended, although...
Yes?
Well, you might say I heard what happened here last night, and well, that's why I'm here.
Well, here we are. This is the room.
So this is where it happened.
Yes.
Huh. What a shame to die like that. Maybe you could fill me in on some things. I got a lot from Lieutenant Goldman, but I'd like to hear your side of things.
Well, it's like this, Mr. Bowen. Is Mr. all right? Or should I call you Sergeant or something like that?
Oh, I better keep it Mister.
Oh, I understand. Did Lieutenant Goldman tell you about my finding the lipstick?
Yes. Where did you find it?
Well, I didn't find it, actually. It fell out of Mr. Adams' pocket. And, of course, when I saw it was mandarin scarlet, my suspicions were aroused right then and there.
Yeah, same shade of lipstick the Ripper uses to write his messages. You found the lipstick and that aroused your suspicions. In other words, you think he could be the Ripper.
I'm practically sure he is.
Which is his room?
Right there, that front room at the end of the corridor.
I'd like to have a look at that. Is he out of the house?
Oh, he may be. Though he was downstairs just a little while ago.
I wouldn't want him to find me in his room. Maybe you could check and find out.
Oh, of course, I'll do that.
Now, be careful. Don't say or do anything to make him suspect.
Oh, I won't. I won't. Oh, Charlie, where's Mr. Adams?
In the sitting room. He said he was going to write some letters.
Oh.
Was something wrong, Miss Pearson? You act upset.
No. I'm not upset. Not in the least. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, you've finished writing your letters.
Huh? Yes. How did you know I was writing letters?
I noticed you're holding some letters in your hand. I assumed you'd just written them. Naturally.
Naturally. And now I'm going out and naturally post them.
Say, what's, that's none of my business, I guess, but you two at each other's throats or something?
As you say, Charlie, none of your business. He's gone. He just went out to mail some letters.
How long will it take him?
Well, the nearest box is 2 blocks away, at least 5 minutes.
Have you got a key to his room?
Master key, yes. Have it right here.
Have to move fast, but go ahead. Open his door. Now, while I'm looking around, you better go to the head of the stairs and keep an eye out for him.
Yes.
Let's see. Suitcase. It's open. Good. That does it. Mrs. Pearson. Come here a moment.
Yes?
Have a look inside his suitcase.
What? Lipsticks. 3, 4, 6 of them.
And all of them mandarin scarlet.
Then I was right.
You were more than right. You were smack on target. And look here, under these shirts.
A knife. A long knife.
Butcher's knife, Mrs. Pearson. The knife, I'm sure, that was used on all 6 victims.
Oh, Lord be with us. What are you going to do?
For the moment, nothing.
Nothing? You're not going to arrest him?
Well, we could arrest him. I don't think we'd be able to hold him. Evidence like this, it's purely circumstantial. When we nail this bird, we want to nail him for good.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you ought to talk to Lieutenant Goldman and get his opinion.
I will. You can depend on that. And I'll do it, Mrs. Pearson, not you.
I don't understand.
If Adams is planning to murder you, he's keeping tabs on you. So don't try to contact the lieutenant in any way. Leave all that to me.
Oh, very well, I will. Oh, Mr. Bowen, I can't tell you how glad I am you're here. There's no question about it now. He is the Ripper. He was planning. He's planning to kill me.
Well, he won't. I'll see to that. And that's a promise.
Protected by Mr. Bowen, Nell Pearson feels safe. Well, safer than she did. But all too often, the fates are at work, weaving, ever weaving, the unexpected. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. With Officer Bowen in the house to protect her, or perhaps I should say Mr. Bowen, Nell Pearson seemingly has nothing to fear. But note that I say seemingly. And having noticed it, let's move on, you and I, to the dining room in Mrs. Pearson's rooming house some days later. In fact, the evening of the following Thursday.
Delicious meal, Mrs. Pearson. As always.
Thank you, Mr. Bowen.
Sure is. Mr. Bowen.
Yes.
I hope you won't mind my asking. I haven't had the chance before, but do you mind telling me what you do for a living?
A salesman. Insurance.
Oh?
You sound surprised.
No, not really, except I'd have thought you were in something that keeps you outdoors a lot of the time. And your ruddy complexion.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Building trades, maybe. Foreman of some kind of outdoor crew. Policeman, even.
Oh, I'm sorry. It slipped.
No, insurance salesman, Mr. Adams. And that does get me out and around a lot, you know.
I suppose it does, yeah.
You're a reporter, a crime reporter, I hear.
Mm-hmm.
Are you involved in this Ripper business?
Very much. Been involved in nothing else since I came here to join the Sentinel.
Do you or do the police have any idea what he's like, the kind of man he is? What makes him commit these terrible murders?
Well, we do and we don't. Well, what I mean, everything we know is conjecture, theory. No one has ever laid eyes on him, except his victims, of course, so we can't be sure that the picture we've built up is close to the truth or not. Still, it ought to be fairly accurate as far as it goes.
How far does it go? I mean, what is your picture of him?
Well, we estimate he's between 5'11" and 6 feet. We get that from the height of his victims and the downward direction of some of the knife thrusts.
Must we talk about the Ripper at the dinner table?
Oh, I'm sorry, but Mr. Bowen asked. And...
Well, there must be something else you can talk about. After all, there has been a murder in this house, and it was the Ripper, and this is Thursday, and the night that he commits these terrible crimes, and... Well, really.
Oh, Nell, I am sorry.
Me too, Mrs. Pearson. I'm awfully sorry.
It's all right. Just stop talking about it.
I certainly won't. It is Thursday night, and that means I've got to stake myself out at police headquarters.
Want to be right in the scene, is that it?
I'm always on the scene, Mr. Bowen. It's my job.
Well, here we are, Mr. Bowen. Come in.
Well, now, this is very nice. Very comfortable, Mrs. Pearson. I can't understand why Miss Mapes, poor woman, wanted to change rooms with you.
Well, the noise of the traffic bothered her.
Oh, no traffic noise that I can hear.
Oh, that's because it's so late. It's nearly 11, but Miss Mapes usually went to bed quite early.
I see. Better lock the door, Mrs. Pearson.
Oh, but with you here to protect me...
Well, the fewer chances we take, the better.
Oh, well, I'll lock it.
Good. Now, all we have to do is just sit and wait. Till midnight, that is. After midnight, you'll be safe. At least till next Thursday.
You mind if I turn on the TV?
Oh, of course not. Why should I?
Well, you'll want to read your newspaper you brought, won't you?
No, not necessarily. I thought I might kill time while waiting, but... No, go ahead. Go ahead, turn it on.
We can catch the 11 o'clock news when it... Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Mrs. Pearson?
Yes.
This is Lieutenant Goldman, police headquarters.
Oh, yes.
I just wanted to let you know you have nothing to worry about tonight.
Oh, I'm sure I don't. I feel perfectly safe.
You'll feel even safer when Officer Randolph gets there. Did you hear me, Mrs. Pearson?
Why, no. What did you say?
I've sent one of my men, Officer Randolph, over to your place. He ought to be with you in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm very sorry I couldn't send anyone to stay with you through the week, but as I told you, we're short-handed. You understand? Mrs. Pearson?
Yes, I understand.
Good. Don't worry now. Goodbye.
Friend?
What?
Friend calling to see if you're okay?
Yes. Yes.
Well, you are. All your worries will be over by midnight.
Would you like something to drink?
Oh, no.
I'd like a cup of coffee myself. I'll just run down to the kitchen.
No. I can't take a chance of letting you out of my sight, Mrs. Pearson. Not now. It's 11 o'clock. Time when the Ripper does his killing. Even though he doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to?
No, he doesn't want to kill. He has to.
How do you know?
Why else would he scrawl those messages? Please stop me. Don't let me kill again. Always with the same kind of lipstick, mandarin scarlet. And Why a lipstick? One of these. Why one of these?
You're...
Yes?
You're the Ripper?
I'm sorry to say that I am, Mrs. Pearson. I wish I were.
Look, you don't have to be.
I do. I can't help myself. I just can't. Right now, this minute, I know what I'm going to do. And I don't want to do it. But I know I won't be able to help myself. They must catch me, Mrs. Pearson. They must catch me. They must stop me.
They are going to catch you tonight. There's a police officer on his way here now. He'll be at the front door any minute.
But you won't be able to admit him.
Someone will. Charlie will.
I don't see how.
What do you mean you don't see how? He'll ring the front doorbell and keep ringing until someone answers.
No one will hear the doorbell, Mrs. Pearson. I disconnected it.
Newspaper you brought.
Not to read. To carry this.
The knife. The butcher knife. Oh, heaven help me. Heaven help me.
Goldman. Yes, send him in. Come in, Adams.
Got a message you wanted to see me when I came in.
Yeah. Coffee?
Never turn it down.
I just wanted to let you know I assigned a man to stay with Mrs. Pearson between 11 and midnight and another hour or so after that, just to be sure.
Thanks a heap, Lieutenant. I appreciate that.
I think you're more worried about her than she was about herself.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'd have stayed with her myself if I didn't have to cover headquarters. And if she'd have let me.
Let you?
For some reason or other, she won't have anything to do with me. Me, I go for her. It turns me on, you know what I mean? But I can't get to first base with her.
You ready for a shock?
What?
I didn't tell you this before because I didn't get the chance. Too damn busy with one thing and another, including putting a check on you.
I don't get you.
I had you checked out up and down and sideways because, well, you're not going to believe this. Mrs. Pearson was convinced you were the Ripper.
Nell Pearson thought I...
Excuse me. Goldman. No one answers. Well, that doesn't make any sense. She's there. I talked with her on the phone 10 minutes ago. Tell him to try again. And tell him to make sure he's got the right house. These rookies.
What?
The guy I sent over to stay with Mrs. Pearson says nobody answers the doorbell. Not out of order, is it?
Oh, I know. I've got a key.
Maybe he went to the wrong house.
Yeah, maybe.
Look, you don't know what you're saying. I never tricked you.
Oh, yes, you did. You say you changed rooms with that Miss Mace because she wanted to. But what you were doing was tricking me. That's what. You're all alike, you widows. Vile, vile, vile.
Please believe me.
Believe you? Believe a widow? Never again. Never again. I believed one. I married her. But never again. You know what the Chinese say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I learned that from her. She was nuts about everything Chinese. Pagodas all over the house. Chinese screens. Parading around. She was always parading around with dresses slit up to here. Up to here. Even her lipstick. This mandarin scarlet.
Listen to me.
But I paid her back for what she did to me. I paid her back that night. That Thursday night when I came home unexpectedly and found her. Her and him. He ran. He got away, but she didn't. Oh, she didn't. I got a knife from the kitchen, a butcher's knife, and I came into the bedroom and I slashed and stabbed and stabbed. And I ripped and I tore. I killed her once, and then again, and then again, and again. Kill her as I'm going to kill you now.
Please, oh, please.
What do you want first, huh? A slash across the face? A slash across your beautiful lying face? They'll do you no good to run. They all tried that and they failed.
Help! Help me! Please help me!
No one can help you now.
Stand back, Adam.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Nell, are you all right?
Thank God you're here. Thank God. But But how?
The cop Lieutenant Goldman sent over said no one answered the doorbell. Seemed odd to me, so I decided to come over and check. Lieutenant Goldman came too.
Oh, Tony.
Take it easy now. Here. Sit down. That's it.
Can you ever forgive me? I misjudged you so terribly, so terribly.
That's for sure. What about him, Lieutenant?
He's gone. I hated to kill him, but I had no choice.
Not the way he came at you, swinging that butcher knife.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calling the Sentinel. What else? I've got another scoop.
If you don't mind.
Hey, what?
Operator, give me police headquarters.
Oh, that's gratitude. I lead you to the Ripper, and you swindle me out of my scoop.
You'll get your scoop. And the way Mrs. Pearson is looking at you, I'll say you get another. Hello, this is Goldman. Give me homicide.
Will I know?
What?
Chief.
Tony?
This is Lieutenant
You
Goldman.
know I've been crazy about you since I laid eyes on you.
Yeah.
You do know that.
Yes.
No, he's dead.
Yes, I guess I do.
Had to kill him.
Well, that movie I asked you to go to, they've held it over another week.
Okay.
Will you go with me some night?
I'd love to. Anytime. Any night. But Thursday.
Weaving and spinning, the fates create the warp and woof of our lives. And always through the pattern runs the scarlet thread of the unexpected. Sometimes for good, sometimes for evil. And make no mistake, as the unexpected awaited Nell Pearson, so it awaits you. I'm sure you'll want to know that Nell and Tony are married now. Tony's on his way to becoming managing editor of the Sentinel. And Nell on her way to becoming a mother. And so the fates weave a happy ending. For once. Our cast included Kim Hunter, Michael Wager, Robert Dryden, Mary Jane Higby, and Joe Julian. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. You know, I'm always glad to have you in my home. And as I say these words, I think how easily most of us take the word for granted. How much that simple word has been lauded in song and verse. Think of the quotes. Home, sweet home. Home is where the heart is. The sacred joys of home. And 100 others. And of all of them, the one which best suits this story, charity begins, or should begin, at home. Our mystery drama, The Patient Visitor, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Ian Martin and Marion Seldes. Most of us take it for granted, a roof over our heads, A house, an apartment, a mobile trailer. Somewhere there is home. But what of all those who don't have a home? Those who are lost, who have outlived their usefulness and their welcome, and don't have a roof over their heads. Suddenly alone and homeless. This is the story of one such uncomplaining but sensible and gallant lady.
Good evening.
Good evening. Perhaps I've made a mistake.
Why, I hope not. Were you looking for the judge?
Well, for Justin Travers, isn't this his home?
It is, and I'm just a visitor. Dr. Ridgely, a widower like Justin. We often have dinner together and play some chess. But tonight he chased me out, and I see why now. You want to see him.
Oh, I have to see him. I need a lawyer.
Are you an old friend of his?
Well, yes, but so long ago. Perhaps if you were to mention my father's name to him, he might...
Your father?
Dr. Cyrus Cartwright.
Good heavens. The great heart specialist?
That's right.
Justin speaks of him often.
He was a client of Justin's. His firm, at any rate.
And you must be Muriel, the girl who... I beg your pardon. Mrs., I believe.
Mrs. William Parks now, although my husband passed on. What were you saying?
Well, what I shouldn't be, really, except that Justin is expecting you.
Expecting me?
Yes, he said he had an appointment with someone he wanted to meet alone. The rascal. I don't blame him.
Is open. He must have grown hard of hearing. There's no one here. Oh, yes, in the big wing chair. I see his hand lying on the arm.
Yes? Who is it?
Mr. Travers. Someone so far out of the past, I don't know if you'll remember me.
Muriel Parks.
You recognize me by my voice.
Oh, no. By my memories.
But your eyes are closed.
Perhaps. But I still see you as you were, over 40 years ago. Small and slim and all abrim with life and the excitement of it. And you had on a mulberry suit and a pink scarf and a ridiculous hat, except that on you it wasn't. And I thought you were quite the most beautiful and desirable thing I had ever seen. Now that I open my eyes, you haven't changed a whit in all those years.
That's an outrageous statement.
Now, where did you come from?
I rang your bell. Dr. Ridgely opened the door. He said something about your expecting me, but how could you?
Well, I don't understand.
He said that you had an appointment with someone.
Yes, I did, but that will have to be put off. Much more important to see you again, Muriel.
I'm amazed you even remember me.
Well, how could I fail to? For me, you haven't changed in all those years.
Well, that's very gallant, but scarcely true.
Well, won't you sit down, please, and let me offer you some wine?
Oh, thank you. Perhaps I might sit for just a moment. I feel a little shaky.
I think this might be just the thing to settle us both down. A really fine, dry Amontillado, if I may.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a little shaky myself. To your father, God rest him, and I trust he will me. And to old days, well remembered.
Thank you. I need help.
I only hope I'm able to offer it.
Well, I hope you'll forgive me, but you were my father's lawyer, and I didn't know where else to turn.
Well, Mr. Poindexter, the senior member of the firm, was actually your father's attorney.
The doctor who let me in said that you had been a judge, but that now you're retired.
That's true enough, but not yet dead enough that I can't be exhumed to help old friends. Just a little more sherry.
Oh, thank you. This is enough to make me quite giddy.
Your eyes are sparkling as they were that first time you came to our office. 1935, maybe, or thereabouts. And you just made your debut.
Considering the times, I should have been ashamed of myself. I was driving my own Packard Roadster. I had a new spring dress, and I had been to the Patriarch's ball the night before.
You were the loveliest thing I've ever seen.
Was there ever a world like that? Or was it just a dream?
I remember I cut your picture out of the rotogravure and slipped it into the corner of my dressing room mirror.
Why didn't you ever try to see me?
Oh, I was afraid till you had every beau in town at your feet, and it seemed so much time then.
There always does when you're young.
Besides, I was a good deal older.
Oh, not that much. You might have called.
I might have, but I didn't.
Why?
Because you got married to someone else.
So did you.
Ah, so I did.
And I hear your wife is dead.
Yes, and with her gone, not much to live for. And you?
My husband, he died a long time ago. Where does it go to, the time? My daughter, too. Now there's just myself and my granddaughter. And that's why I'm here.
Is she in trouble, your granddaughter?
Margaret? Oh, heavens, no. Well, yes, in a way she is. She wants to get married to a fine young man.
But something stands in the way.
Yes, me. Mr. Travers.
Oh, surely, after all this, Justin.
All right, then, Justin. I haven't any money.
My dear Muriel, if that's all
No, please. I didn't mean that.
What is it, then?
Well, Dick, that's the boy Margaret's in love with, has his own parents to support, and he just can't afford me, too. So, since I'm in the way, I made up my mind to move out.
All right.
Well, I remembered vaguely that my father had left a sum of money in his will to a kind of a home. I was looking at the paper one morning, and there were quite a few advertisements for that sort of thing, and this one just leapt out and met my eye.
Just let me get my specs. Now, let's see here. Cloverton, a home from home for aged gentlewomen in the twilight of their lives. For women of 65 or over, transfer of property, if not willed to relatives, unlimited visiting hours, Long Island, New York. Totally supervised with full facilities overlooking the Sound. If home is where the heart is, then Cloverton is where you belong. Admission fee, $500. Oh, my dear Muriel, you can consider seriously...
That's not the problem, Justin. My mind is quite made up, and for that matter, I've already made the plunge. I didn't have all the money, but I was able to raise part of it.
How?
Well, I sold my wedding ring. It had some diamonds. It's a little old-fashioned, of course, but I got $250 for it.
And they wouldn't accept that?
Well, that wasn't the stumbling block.
Then what?
It's quite a long story, and I'm taking so much of your time.
Muriel, all I mind is your hesitation.
Well, this morning, with the money I'd gotten from selling my ring, I went out to Cloverton.
Which I will bet overlooks the Sound.
Entirely. It might just as well not be there. It is so far overlooked.
Yeah.
How did you know?
Well, I haven't been a lawyer and a judge all these years for nothing.
Justin, it's a dreadful place. I can't even begin to describe it.
Please don't try.
And with all the will in the world, I found it hard to like the woman who interviewed me. I suppose she was trying to be nice.
Well, did you tell her who you were? I mean, about your father?
Oh, yes. Well, that seemed to melt the ice a little.
I can just imagine. Well, tell me about it.
What you're trying to explain is that you don't have the full entrance fee, Mrs. Parks.
I have half.
Of course, and no other assets.
Well, my father gave you our house to be part of your home and some money, I think. I'm sure he did.
Now, this is it's a little difficult for me, Mrs. Parks. You see, I'm only assistant superintendent of Cloverton Homes Incorporated, and at the moment, we are full up.
You mean you won't take me?
Oh, no, I'm quite sure that... I think I can say without fear... Well, now, I believe it would be better for you to see the superintendent himself, Mr. Blessing.
Could I see him now, then, please?
Oh, Mr. Blessing is seldom out here. Now, you'll have to see him at our New York address.
You mean my old home in New York City?
Yes, but please, let me call him and Tell him you're coming.
If you want. If I'd known I could have gone there directly, I wouldn't have had to make this long trip by subway and bus. This is the address you list in your advertisement.
Oh, yes. This is the main institution, but the administration is all handled from New York.
So, back to New York I went, a little upset at the wasted trip, but more than anything, afraid to go back to my past, to the house where I grew up, to the house I suppose in a sense you could say I hoped to die in. Only mine no longer. And if I lived in it again, only as a guest. And somehow I had the feeling, in spite of all, an unwelcome one. A ghost presence from the past that no one expected or wanted to haunt the present. If you ever had the feeling, Justin, that if you are not already dead, you should be. That there isn't any place for you anymore.
We'll have to wait for Justin Travers to answer that question for himself. But while we do, you might ask yourself, if not the same question, a like one. Is your life arranged so that you feel you truly belong, that it is vital and worthwhile, and, to use a modern word, viable? If not, how do you make it so? I shall return shortly with Act 2. Under shaggy eyebrows, the keen brown eyes of Justin Travers burn fiercely, his gaze unwaveringly fixed on the neat little lady beside him. And Muriel Parks is a tidily attractive woman, with her figure still slim and youthful in her 60s, and her silver hair is soft curves framing her alive and surprisingly unlined face like a halo. But in Justin's eyes, she is still that radiant chestnut-haired girl of 40 years ago. And what is running through his head would be hard to translate.
How dare anyone ever hurt a hair of your head, Muriel? Why, old as I am, I want to leap on white chargers and ride out to do deeds of daring-do in your name. Henrietta, my beloved, my dear wife, I know you will forgive me. I'm in no way unfaithful to your memory or all our lovely years together. We were meant, destined for each other, and I cannot wait to join you. But we both know that first love has a special glow, all to itself.
But if his thoughts were like that, all he said was,
In answer to your question, Muriel, yes. For quite a while I have wished to be dead and out of this world and trying a new one, back with my Henrietta. But I've had my mind changed.
By me? Why?
Oh, a lifetime at the bar, and particularly the years on the bench, have educated this somewhat prominent nose of mine to the stench of injustice. I smell its aroma in what you're recounting to me. Now, you please go on.
Well, now, where was I?
On your way back to what was once your father's house in New York, now part of Cloverdale Homes for aged gentlewomen.
Yes. Did you ever know the house?
Yes, I think I might have been there once or twice.
On Sutton Place, with a garden that runs down to the river.
Oh yes. Don't I remember a boathouse and a dock?
Yes. And above it, high enough to look over the roof and across the river. Do you remember the chestnut tree with the seat halfway round the trunk?
I remember a lovely shade tree just right for the afternoon sun.
That's it. Well, it was all there. I mean, just as it was when I was a little girl, as if I'd never been away.
How beautiful you make it sound.
Oh, how beautiful it still is. I was so stunned to see it all the same that while I was waiting to see Mr. Blessing, I let myself out into the gardens. I was drawn by the tree, just to sit there a moment and look out over the river. But when I got there was another little old lady like me sitting on the seat, a bird of a lady with a long feather boa wrapped around her.
A feather boa?
Yes, I was surprised myself. I haven't seen one since I was a child. But she was very sweet. And she said,
Oh, is there room enough for you to sit down? I could easily move.
No. There's plenty of room.
I love to sit in just this particular spot and watch the boats go by. You can see all the way down to the bridges around the jog if you sit just here.
I know.
You do? But you're new, aren't you?
I used to live here when I was a little girl. This was my house. I was born right there in the corner room on the second floor.
Oh, really? Isn't that fascinating? Well, that's my room now. Are you joining us?
I don't know yet.
Oh, well, if you do, you shall have it back.
Oh, I couldn't.
Oh, nonsense. The room you were born in?
But I couldn't turn you out. Have you lived here long?
Oh, 22 years now. I'm Mrs. Lefferts, Mr. Blessing's mother-in-law.
That's the gentleman I'm here to see.
Oh, well, I hope you can arrange to be here. I'd enjoy the companionship. You know, we have something in common.
We do?
Yes. Both of my granddaughters were born here, too. They're over there, see, playing tennis with some of the staff.
Good heavens, I didn't notice someone built a tennis court.
Yes, my son-in-law. He knew my Betty particularly loves to play.
Which one is she?
Oh, the blonde one, with the pigtails. That's my daughter.
How many old ladies are here now?
Oh, well, you're looking at the only one.
Just you?
Well, Mr. Blessing's mother lived here until she died quite a few years ago. Now there's only me.
Which leaves you almost a stranger, doesn't it?
Yes, it's quite lonely. Oh, I do hope you join us.
I'd better talk to Mr. Blessing.
Oh, well, he'll be in the library. Second door to the right. Oh, but of course, since it was your house, you'd know that.
Well, how nice to meet you, Mrs. Parks. Come in.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, but pressure of events. Allow me to seat you.
You're very kind.
Not at all. My pleasure. My bent, if I may say so, and, of course, my calling. Well, Mrs. Hatcher has been in touch with me. Matter of fact, I was just on the phone again with her, and I'm happy to say that in spite of a few difficulties, we have managed to arrange everything.
You mean I can be accepted?
My dear lady, who has a better right?
But you realize that I don't have all of the entry fees.
Whatever you have. The balance would be waived as a matter of course in your case.
Then I can come with you to live.
My dear, Cloverden's doors are open to you. After all, your father did leave us a considerable bequest. Most generous man, a true philanthropist. Now, just as a matter of business, there are certain papers...
Oh, before I sign those, may I ask you something?
Oh, ask away.
Do I understand that I will be living here?
Here?
Well, I was born in this house, you know.
Were you? Ah, how pleasant. Well, now, we shall have to see what can be done. It's such a pity, but for the moment, that won't be possible, since we are full up here.
Oh, but Mrs. Leffert said that she...
Oh. You've met my mother-in-law?
Yes. While I was waiting, I sneaked out to have a little look at the garden again.
So, you had a talk with Lily, Mrs. Leffert?
Well, just a few words, really, but she told me that she has my old room.
Oh. What a coincidence.
And she was nice enough to say she'd give it up for me, although, of course, I would never dream...
Mrs. Parks, forgive me if this seems a little abrupt, but Mrs. Lefferts, my mother-in-law, is just a little... how shall I say it? She tends to wander somewhat. Not quite in touch. I'm sure you understand.
My dear, never have guessed. She seems so clear and lucid.
Yes, doesn't she? Well, the fact is, I don't think we need to dwell on it too much, only that she lives in the past, another world. We were able to make an accommodation for you at what we like to call the country house.
Well, I won't say I'm not disappointed,
We
particularly after
are
you...
really doing what we can, Mrs. Parks, waiving the customary fee.
But I paid $250.
Yeah, well,
and
that's a matter of phrasing. Half the customary fee. And it has taken quite a bit of maneuvering to locate you in what we call one of our deluxe rooms.
Well, I'm very grateful, of course.
Oh, no need to be, no need to be. Only your due. We'll consider it all arranged, and as the French say, fait accompli. No further red tape, except one little formality. Here, if you would just sign. Right here, please.
Well, what is it that I'm to sign?
Oh, it's nothing to bother your pretty head about, just lawyers' jargon about assignment of property.
But I haven't any property.
Well, it's perfectly all right. It's just necessary paperwork.
But don't you think I should read it first?
Well, naturally, if you want. It really is the merest formality.
But I think perhaps I'll just take this with me and look it over.
Well, there's really no need.
But you have no objection, surely?
Why, no, of course not. None at all.
And you've brought that paper to me, Muriel.
Well, maybe I'm being overcautious. I just didn't like Mr. Blessing.
I haven't even met him, and already I don't.
I certainly didn't trust him. I suppose it's old-fashioned of me, but for all his manners, he just didn't seem like a gentleman.
Yes, well, he sounds to me like a first-class snake in the grass. May I see the document, Muriel?
Of course.
Thank you.
If you don't mind reading it. You see, I can't make any sense out of it.
Well, naturally, there wouldn't be any need for us lawyers if you could. And you say this Mrs. Lefferts was the only old lady you saw there?
Yes, and she even told me she was.
But you saw quite a few other people about.
Well, yes, but all much younger, playing tennis. And she said something about there being her daughter and some of the staff.
I see. How many?
Well, 3 or 4, I suppose. But I peeked into the dining room, and the table was set for 10.
Have you read this yet?
Not all of it. Well, I told you, it's so difficult to follow.
Well, I'll only read you the pertinent clause and not even all of that. Agrees to transfer all right, title, and interest, both real and personal, in the estate of her father, Dr. Cyrus Cartwright, and to execute whatever instruments may be necessary thereto. You understand that?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I mean, isn't that just customary?
But you no longer have any interest in your father's estate, do you?
Well, no, that's right. I mean, all he left me was gone long ago.
Exactly. So why is it necessary to sign this?
But if I don't, they won't let me in.
I wonder about that. Yes, I think, as we lawyers say, I might just take that under advisement. But not now.
Oh, but I can't wait much longer. I'm already holding up the children's marriage as it is.
Well, we'll try to do something about that, too. But for the moment, I insist on you coming with me.
Where are we going?
To do something I should have had the courage to do 40 years ago. I am going to take you to dinner. And then I'm going to walk you to your house.
But the paper...
Oh, that's something I shall digest alone, along with a few other musty documents I'll dig up tomorrow morning. First, I want to reread your father's will carefully. And then tomorrow, you and I will pay a visit to your home.
But it's not my home anymore.
Oh, yes, but who knows? In my long and checkered career in the legal profession, I've discovered at least one truism.
But what's that?
That where there's a will, there's usually a way.
But the will didn't seem to be the answer. There was no doubt of its validity and of the fact that the house was deeded and signed over irrevocably. So just what does Mr. Justin Travers, retired lawyer and judge, have up his sleeve besides a funny bone and a wry sense of humor? We'll have to wait for the answer to that when I return shortly with Act 3. As it transpires, Judge Justin Travers has a little more up his sleeve than perhaps even he totally bargained for. Because once he returned from the courthouse and the probate records to spruce up for his afternoon appointment with Muriel Parks, that mysterious visitor he had been awaiting the night before paid his second call. And this time, instead of sending his friend Dr. Ridgely away before the arrival, the judge is constrained to call him to share the appointment.
Oh, well, Charles.
Just take another deep breath. Now, take some of this.
Huh?
Hold it under your tongue. Now, I want you to tell me when this first started while I phone the hospital for an ambulance.
I don't want an ambulance.
Justin, you're smack in the middle of a coronary. Your life is on the line.
Well, it won't be the first time.
What I'm concerned about is it may be the last.
So be it. I've known for a long time I'm on borrowed time. Up to last night, ever since Henrietta died, I haven't cared. But now I need to borrow just a few more hours. You remember last night?
Yes.
I told you I was expecting a visitor and chased you away.
Good Lord. I took that at face value. I thought you meant Mrs. Parks. You mean this?
I mean I was having trouble concealing from your eagle eye. And I was having what I suppose you would refer to as a coronary episode. And after you left, I never heard the doorbell ring because to this moment I couldn't tell you honestly whether or not I slipped over the border. And then suddenly I heard Muriel's voice calling me back. And I sensed she was in trouble and she needed me. So I came back or came awake or whatever it was. Did I go beyond the grave? I don't know. I only know that it was to the very edge. But I came back. And I shall not return until I've done what I was called back to do.
Well, there it is, Justin.
Home for aged gentlewomen. Yes. Well, the circumstances may be singular, but at least the sign is in the plural.
It was so kind of you to come.
Uh-huh. Gate is open. Shall we go in? After you, my dear.
Thank you.
So these are the gardens. Oh, yes, I recall. That's the chestnut tree, hmm?
Yes, with the river beyond. It's a lovely prospect, isn't it?
Not nearly so soul-satisfying as the one I have in view. Will you wait for me here while I have a word with Mr. Blessing?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Travers. You represent Mrs. Parks, I understand. Mr. Cartwright's daughter?
His only issue.
Of course. We must be legally impeccable. Everything fully understood. Open covenants, openly arrived at,
Exactly, Mr. Blessing.
Well, then, may I take it your client has signed the release? Merely a matter of form, of course, as I'm sure you've told her.
Matter of fact, I haven't. And what you may take, Mr. Blessing, is not any more.
I beg your pardon?
As I understand it, you're the only superintendent of Cloverdale Homes Incorporated?
Yes, but for all practical purposes...
But the chairman of the board is Mr. Carter Rensselaer Boyd IV, I believe.
Yeah, that is correct.
And for all practical purposes, I prefer to deal with the principal. The exclusive Mr. Boyd, it seems, has a taste for seclusion. His telephone number is unlisted.
Naturally, a man of his eminence.
Well, let's get him down off that eminence, shall we? Suppose you give him a ring in his ivory tower and get him over here right away.
I'm sorry to have to intrude on your privacy, Mr. Boyd.
Well, of course, Blessing, it's most inconvenient. Stop it. Travers? Justin Travers?
That's right, sir.
The judge? What does he want with... put him on.
Mr. Boyd will speak with you now.
Thank you. Mr. Boyd?
Hello there. Is that Justin Travers, judge that was?
Guilty as charged.
Well, bless my soul. I met you once or twice somewhere, didn't I?
Yes, we have met, and we're about to do so immediately again.
How's that? No, not now. Just,
Mr. Boyd, you are the chairman of the board for Cloverton Homes for Aged Gentlewomen, are you not?
Well, yes, have been for 12 years.
Then I advise you to come immediately to the home at Sutton Place.
It's all a misunderstanding, Mr. Boyd. I'm sure it'll all be cleared up as soon as Mr. Travers comes in from the garden with Mrs. Parks.
Why do I need him to clear it up, whatever it is? You clear it up for me, Mr. Blessing.
Well, you see, it's only a confusion in the application of Mr. Travers doesn't understand the operations. Well, he's confused in thinking that...
If you ask me, you're the one who's confused. Oh, yeah. There's Judge now. Perhaps we'll get it straightened out.
I'll not judge any longer, Mr. Boyd. Retired, except for one last case. May I introduce my client, Mrs. Parks, whom I represent as an attorney, of course. Muriel, this is Mr. Carter Rensselaer. Boyd, how many?
The fourth.
How do you do?
Mr. Blessing, you already know, of course, Muriel. For your information, Mr. Boyd, Mrs. Parks is the only daughter of the late Dr. Cyrus Cartwright.
Well, good heavens. It's a pleasure, madame, to meet the daughter of one of our institution's main benefactors.
I'm sure she'll be delighted to hear that from you, since we have a complaint to make against the management.
A complaint? Oh, not serious, I hope.
Very serious, sir. When Mrs. Parks applied for admission to the institution, your superintendent, Mr. Blessing, attempted to coerce her into signing a document waiving her interest in her father's estate.
You mean Mrs. Parks is an applicant for admission to the Homes?
Mrs. Parks has suffered, among other things, financial reverses.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But of course, room shall be made for her at once.
Well, I've already arranged that. I've done everything possible, including waiving payment for admission.
To that snake pit, that bedlam you allow to decay and rot without one thought for its occupants out on Long Island. But not here. Not to her father's own house.
You see, I was born here, Mr. Boyd, right under this roof, and it would mean so much to come back.
Oh, Blessing. Why can't she?
Well, because we are full up.
Mr. Blessing, let me ask you, how many inmates have you accommodated here in the last 18 years?
Why, a good many. The number varies.
How many at present?
Well, at the moment, only one.
And her name?
Mrs. Leffert.
Who happens to be your mother-in-law.
Well, yes, but...
Is she enrolled as an inmate?
Well, no, but she is an old lady.
And so, if Muriel will pardon me for saying so, is Mrs. Parks.
Oh, it's all right, Justin. I qualify.
Now, Mr. Blessing, yesterday when Mrs. Parks was here, she noticed that the dining room table was set for 10. Were you having a party?
Well, of course not.
Oh, then it's customary.
Well, yes.
Who are the 10?
The inmates, members of my staff, and my family.
How many in your family?
6.
Counting your mother-in-law?
No, that would make
7.
Judge Travers.
Mr. Travers, attorney, as of now.
Yes. Well, Mr. Travers, I don't think this is necessary if you're trying to prove that there's room here for Mrs. Parks. I'm sure we'll agree that it can be made.
Will you also agree that this property has never been used as an old lady's home? Mrs. Parks, would you please repeat what Mr. Blessing's own mother-in-law told you?
Oh, I'd be happy to. She told me that she'd lived here for all the 22 years that her son-in-law had been superintendent. And there have never been any old ladies here, except herself and Mr. Blessing's mother, till she died.
Yes, now, isn't this just a question of management?
Well, of course. This is administrative headquarters. We own the property to use as we see fit.
Oh, do you? And can you? Gentlemen, have you ever read the exact wording in the will? As I see you haven't. Well, then allow a lawyer to read it to you. To the Cloverton Home for Aged Gentlewomen Incorporated, I give the sum of $25,000, together with my home and furnishings in Sutton Place, provided that these premises and their appurtenances shall be used for an old lady's home. Otherwise, said house and furnishings shall become part of my residuary estate.
Well, what about it?
Simply that my client, Mrs. Parks, née Cartwright, happens to be the residuary legatee of her father's estate. And since your corporation has never satisfied the terms of the will, this house legally reverts to her.
Good Lord. Is this true, Judge Travers?
Well, if you want my opinion, I can assure you that it is, as your own lawyers will tell you.
That won't be necessary. Blessing, you're fired.
Oh, but where will I go? Are you going to put me out of my home?
Your home. Mr. Blessing, this is Mrs. Parks' home, de facto and de jure. The rest of us are only trespassers.
Justin, you must be tired.
Yes, I am a little. Pleasant looking out at the river. One more river to cross.
What?
Oh, I was just thinking how peaceful it is. Under the tree. How happy I am for you, Muriel.
Yes. But I've been thinking, I don't think Mr. Boyd should resign as he plans to. I'm not that old yet. I'm strong and healthy. I don't want to spoil my father's wishes. So why can't the corporation keep the property, turn it into a real old ladies' home, and let me run it as resident manager?
Well, if that's what you want, I'm sure it can be arranged.
I would, but only if Mrs. Lefferts can stay and be my first guest. I know she wants to, and I'd like her to. She really is a dear little thing.
And so, may I say, are you? Goodbye, Muriel.
Must you go so soon?
Actually, I'm going very late.
Thank you for riding to my aid, Sir Knight.
I never could resist a damsel in distress. You'll excuse me. I have an appointment I have to keep.
Justin, hold on. The ambulance will be here any moment.
It's too late. Doesn't matter. I'd rather die here in my old wing chair.
Well, I'm not going to let you.
You can't stop it, Charles. You know, I really died last night. But I had to see Muriel safe. Now my old chariot can spread its wings. That's my transport now.
Justin.
It's all right, Charles. All right. Muriel's found her home. And now I'm going back to Henny. And mine.
Requiescat in pace, Justin Travers. 78 full years. And the man, when he has to go, should be able to bow out on a note of triumph. No need to mourn him. Just remember him. Dr. Charles Ridgely had the headstone inscribed aptly, "We shall not look upon his like again." I'll be back shortly. A sad, sweet, and haunting story when all is done. And one question always lingers in my mind. Would Justin Travers' obituary have appeared a few days earlier in the paper if Muriel Parks had not come back into his life? For certainly the visitor he expected that first night was the one he was there to greet the following one. Well, it's an idle speculation because, of course, we'll never know. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Ian Martin, Robert Dryden, Ken Harvey, and Bryna Rayburn. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Those of you who have followed Mystery Theater through the years must, by now, like Hamlet, be convinced that there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamed of in our philosophies. And the more science advances, the stranger and stranger are the things it cannot explain. The following is a true story, most of which is documented. Only some of the names have been changed to protect those still alive. Our mystery drama, Window to Oblivion, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Russell Horton and Terry Keane. On December 15th, 1945, after coming through World War II unscathed, if anyone had told Marine pilot Lieutenant Billy Howard this was his last day on Earth as a living human being, he would never have believed them. Only his wife, Joan, out of some deep psychic sense, which later was to be an important element of this story, had any advance warning. But even there, because Joan was younger and because the circumstance that was to separate them was so strange, the signal was garbled, jumbled, and not strong enough for her to recognize its shocking import. This is how it all began.
Hey, lazy bones. Roust it out.
Hey, it's broad daylight. What time is it?
Ease up, darlings. No sweats. Only 9 o'clock.
Oh, thank heavens. Well, then what's the big hurry? I'm not due at the base till noon.
That's when the Marines repossess you, darling. But for this morning, after I feed you, you remember you were all mine? We're going on a little shopping spree for the loving wife?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about that for a minute. Hey, how about the war being over and just nice to talk about normal things?
It's been over for a few months. And it is about that time.
Ooh, what time?
To talk about normal things. Oh, Billy, I really don't care about the shopping. That's just a symbol.
Oh, I do. I want my wife to be dressed as gorgeous as she looks.
I would give up an all-year-round wardrobe to know my husband wasn't going to be dressed the way he is anymore, no matter how gorgeous he looks.
Honey, I still haven't piled up enough points to get separated from the service.
The moment you do, I want you to. Please.
Oh, I don't know. It's a pretty good life, Joan. I've put in quite a bit of time learning to be a Marine pilot. We might do worse.
No.
No what?
I don't want you flying anymore, Billy.
Joan, darling, you never acted like this before.
All right, I know. I just have this feeling. Will you be going up today?
Well, sure, but it's just a routine scouting flight.
Scouting for what?
Oh, come on, Joan. What's gotten into you?
Oh, Billy, I don't know. It started last night. I have this obsession that if you go up on this flight, I don't know. I just feel like you're never going to come back.
Hey, come on. What goes?
It's like somebody is trying to send me a message, only I'm too stupid to understand. Darling, do you have to report today?
I'll tell you what. Let's go buy you a new wardrobe and get you all set, and then we'll start to worry about me.
Here we are, Flyboy.
And there you are, sweetheart. Boy, that's a pretty smashing outfit I made you clothe your beautiful body in.
I think it's smashing, too. If you'll just come back to enjoy it.
Okay, come on. Now, let's stop with the crepe hang.
I know I ought to be ashamed, but I can't help it. Billy, I'm scared.
Of what?
I don't know.
That's what we're all scared of, isn't it? The unknown. Well, that's not where I'm going today.
Where are you going?
If it holds true to custom, the same few hundred square miles of Atlantic that I keep tracking day after day till I have a hard time staying awake.
Where?
Northeast from Fort Lauderdale to Bermuda, square off southwest for a leg, and then back due west to base. Just defense patrol. Now, any more classified secrets you'd like to worm out of me?
Oh, Billy. Billy, I love you so. What would I do without you?
Joni, come on. 23 months in action in the Pacific. I come out without a scratch. What could happen on a routine milk run like today?
I know. I'm just being silly. Hold me a minute.
Okay, gyrenes, button it up. Your peerless leader has a few special words of wisdom for your ears alone. I'm going to brief you short and sweet on today's mission. This is no routine scout patrol. This is search and destroy.
Destroy what, sir?
I don't know. That's what I'm coming to. I hope nothing. But this morning, a couple of funny things turned up here in Area C, south and east of the Bermudas. Center picked up some unidentified blips on radar, which didn't act normal. They kept flicking on and off the scope. Well, they were enough to set off a general alarm, and B-Wing was sent up on a scramble to fan out and intercept. They didn't encounter anything, but two strange reports came back which we can't evaluate. One pilot claimed he sighted a kind of spinning disc at 11,000 feet. But when he tried to close with it, it shot straight up into the stratosphere and disappeared. Another pilot flying at 1,500 claims that about 200 miles south of Bermuda, the sky suddenly went black above him. And below, the water was boiling white and eddying in a counterclockwise direction. By the time he called in two other planes for verification, the wave formation, or whatever it was, had disappeared. And the sky was clear. Now, here's our mission for today. And this is how I want you to proceed. This is Wing Commander Little Eva. We're coming up 5,000. When we reach altitude, peel off and run through your own grid patterns at altitudes assigned. No communication during flight unless you've sighted something you can't handle. Oh, and in emergency, do not use regular code word for disaster or aid request. Use Red Apple. Repeat, Red Apple. All aircraft acknowledge this message by the numbers as I request you to speak in. Coming up, number 1. Over to you.
Number 15 checking in, Major. Acknowledging instructions. Ready to split. Over.
Roger, Billy boy. Any questions? Over.
You really believe all this malarkey? Hey, I bet you 2 beers to 1. This just turns out to be a routine patrol. Over.
I just follow orders, and you'd better too, pal. I'm flying the course next to yours. Now, do me a favor. Get off the air. I need to talk to ground. Over.
See you on the deck. We'll laugh at this. Over and out.
There's one bet I could take him up on. This is Flight Little Eva to Tower. We are at 5,000, heading 60. Now departing traffic and leaving your frequencies, going over to M Center. Bye-bye. Expect us back as brief, 1,700 hours. This is Little Eva saying so long. This is Wing Commander Little Eva to M Center. Over.
This is M Control to Little Eva. Do you read us? Over.
I read you, ground. What cooks? Over.
Oh, quiet here. We mark y'all on radar. No other signs of activity. What altitude are you maintaining? Over.
All aspects is briefed unless you have other orders. The 3 of us over the hotspot will maintain 8,000. There's no sign of anything unusual in the air or over the sea. Negative targets. We'll keep you advised. Over and out.
This is Billy 15 to number 1 Little Eva. Do you read me? Do you read me? Over.
Read you loud and clear. Why are you breaking silence? Over.
I am northeast quadrants, sector 5-1, south of Bermuda, a couple of 100 miles, second sweep on my grid, and I don't like what I see. Over.
Enough to break radio silence? Over.
Too right. Where are you? Over.
About 70 knots southeast of you. 8,000. Over.
I don't know, Gil. It's weird. I got this black mass sitting right over me, and below the sea's gone all white and choppy. It's kind of swirling like maybe a submarine was surfacing. Only I want to tell you, if it is the biggest submarine you ever saw. Over.
You hold on and keep circling. I'm coming your way. Oh, you better contact M Center and alert them. You read me? Over.
I read you loud and clear, but I'm in real rough weather, getting bounced around. You better contact Center. I want to tell you, I don't know what's going on here. Over.
This is M Center Control to Little Eva Commander. Communications to your 15 Little Eva interrupted. Are you in his area? Over.
This is Little Eva, number 1. I'm heading his area. Everything normal here. What goes there? Over.
Well, we don't know. We got a blip on the screen, unidentified, and he was on collision course. Now it looks like he's circling target. Over.
I told him to hold up, but he didn't acknowledge a sighting. You better contact him. Red Apple. Red Apple. I'm under attack, I think. I don't know what it is. A thing like an enormous pot lid with no handle. It circled me, then stood on one edge. The thing went by me so close it nearly sheared off my port wing. Now it's over me. Hovering. It's coming down. The compass is going haywire.
This is M Center Control to Little Eva 15. Do you read me? Come in, Little Eva. Little Eva 15, hang on. Help is on the way. Do you read? Over.
I read you, but don't send help. No use. Nothing you or anyone can do. This thing is sucking me in. Swallowing me up. It's from outer space. Outer space. Outer
space. December 15th, 1946. Flight 17 on a routine mission out of Fort Lauderdale. Code name Little Eva. One pilot and plane that never returned. Lieutenant Billy Howard, 26.
crashed in the area of water that was many years later to become known as the Bermuda Triangle, or swallowed up through some time window into outer space and another world. It was to be over 30 years before there began to be any answers or explanations. I shall return shortly with some of them and Act Two. Whatever happened to Billy Howard, a Marine pilot flying a routine mission who disappeared as suddenly and mysteriously as though a hand had reached out of the sea or the sky and whisked him into some other dimension? Did he simply crash, as was reported to the public? Or were there reasons why his particular fate was hushed up and the true circumstances kept from his wife? Let's take one more look at his disappearance and then follow his story from 1945 to today.
This is M Control Center to Commander Little Eva. What happened to your wingman? Come in, over.
Commander Little Eva to M Central. I don't know. I had him in sight, but he just disappeared. What can you tell me, over?
Well, we had his blip on the scope. There was another unidentified blip on intercept course. They fused and went right off the screen. What, did he crash with something? Over.
No, definite negative. No other craft within sight. He just disappeared. Over.
Well, what do you mean, disappeared? Went into the drink, crashed in the sea? Over.
No, he didn't crash. He just disappeared. Over.
You had him in full sight? It happened before your eyes? Over.
Well, there was temporary cloud cover, not over 10 to 12 seconds. But when it cleared, he was just gone. Over.
So it's still possible he ditched? Over.
No way I could see. I mean, I guess he must have, but it just isn't logical. There's no time. I'd have seen the plane, a parachute, something. I don't mind telling you, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. You got any sightings there on the scope? Over.
Negative. Just your flight wing, all coded. We are sending out PBY Air Sea Rescue to comb the area. Now check your position carefully and give me your best estimate of coordinates so we can zero in. And Major, button up on this. No leaks. It's stamped top secret.
Coming. I'm on my way. Shane. Where's Billy? Isn't he with you?
Joan, could I come in a minute? There's something
I knew it. Something's happened to Billy. What is it?
Joan, if I could just step in for a second.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. Come in.
Thanks.
Tell me about Billy. What is it? He's hurt? Please tell me he's just hurt. He's not dead, is he, Gil? Please don't say that he's dead.
Hey, take it
just
easy.
Just tell me that he's not dead, please.
Joan, I just don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know what happened to Billy. If he's alive or if he's dead. At 1500 hours this afternoon, 3 p.m. your time, Billy just up and disappeared.
Disappeared?
And his plane with him.
I don't understand what you're telling me, Gil.
I don't understand it myself, Joan. And I shouldn't be telling you this much. It's all supposed to be strictly hush-hush.
And what about my husband? What about Billy?
The official report will be that he crashed from some malfunction while on routine.
Malfunction of what? The plane? Or Billy?
Just that he crashed. Cause unknown.
You ought to know you were there.
I was and I wasn't.
What does that mean?
Well, just at the time I brought him in sight, there was some cloud cover in between us. By the time I got through it, Billy and his Corsair were just gone.
But you didn't see him crash?
No.
Or him parachute out?
No.
The plane would sink. But maybe Billy's still floating in the sea somewhere.
No, don't forget it. I circled that spot till they sent out our PBYs and even a Mariner after that. Every square foot of that ocean, all the way to Bermuda, and within the parameters of any possible descent has been scoured. one fact we have to face is that Billy is gone.
But I won't believe he's dead. Can you honestly tell me he is?
Joan, what do you want of me? Okay. Yes, I do.
You're just like all the others.
What others?
The generals and the admirals, all the ones who trying to hide the truth.
What truth?
That some other enemy got him, or somebody from some outer space or another world. They just won't admit it.
Joan, face it, how can they? There isn't enough evidence to go on.
There's Billy.
That's not enough. Not any evidence, really, just speculation.
All right, I'll stick to that. At least if I do, I can still have some hope he's alive. Don't you?
What can I say, Joan? Planes, men don't just disappear into thin air. He must have crashed.
But you don't believe it all the way.
I gotta believe it, or else
Or else what? That some other world is invading us?
Yes, anything like that. Every precaution is being taken. The whole service is on the alert. You don't have to worry that every step will be taken to make sure that we're in no danger.
Has it ever occurred to you that these people, these extraterrestrial forces, might not be our enemies?
After 5 years of war, I don't trust anything or anyone.
So you want Billy to be dead?
I have to be honest, Joan. Yes.
Well, I don't believe he is. And I will never believe it till it's proven to me. I won't accept the fact that Lieutenant Billy Howard is dead.
That was the 15th of December, 1945. It was to be over 30 years before I entered the picture, and the legend of Billy Howard started to be reestablished as fact. My name is Bryce Bond. I'm a lecturer, author, UFO investigator, and teacher of parapsychology. I'm also a practicing healer. It was a combination of the last three of these functions that drew me into Mrs. Howard's orbit, or perhaps she into mine. A story had first come to my attention in the early 70s. The story haunted me, and in 1975, knowing that Mrs. Howard stubbornly refused to consider her husband actually dead, a group of 40 of us psychics decided to see if we could contact Billy Howard. What resulted from that had brought me now into 1977 to meet Mrs. Howard face to face.
Are you Mr. Bond?
I am.
I've been expecting you. Won't you please come in?
Oh, thank you. Oh, what an attractive house you have.
Yeah, it's grown through the years, settled in. The garden is so luxuriant, I'd never be able to keep it under control if Charlie weren't as avid a gardener as I am.
Charlie?
My husband. I'm sorry he's not home to meet you.
Oh, that's all right, Mrs. Howard. But I guess that isn't your name now.
No, it's Mrs. Murillo. I thought it better with what we have to discuss that my second husband shouldn't be here. We have a screened porch. Shall we sit there? It's a little warm today.
Okay, wherever you choose.
Then will you follow me?
I followed this calm, controlled woman in her 50s to her house. A house that gave every evidence of being warmly lived in. Her figure was as neat and trim as that girl's over 30 years ago, who had said goodbye to a husband who never came back. I wondered if I was wasting my time. Or, more important, was I wasting hers? And intruding on someone who seemed to have life under control, and who was neither asking or wanting any help or interference from me.
I can't tell you what your letter meant to me.
Oh, I'm relieved if you feel that way. Under the circumstances, I felt that this might be an invasion of your privacy.
Because I'm remarried?
Well, yes.
I don't think it is. I will neither defend nor apologize for what has happened in the 32 years since Billy disappeared. I am human. No woman wants to be alone. I have a wonderful marriage with a kind and gentle man, but we entered into it with everything in the open. Never mind the legal aspects. even after all this time, I refuse to believe that Billy Howard is dead.
And nothing I could say would change your mind?
No.
You're quite sure?
Yes. Is that why you wrote and asked to see me?
Yes. But of course I didn't realize that you had a whole other life.
Don't you worry about that life. I can handle it. Tell me about Billy.
Well, Joan, as I explained in my letter, in 1975, I read in a column in the paper a report that it was the 30th anniversary of Lieutenant Howard's strange disappearance. I had known the history of the case before, and well, this was enough to trigger me into doing something about it.
Doing something about it?
Oh, a number of things. First of all, I did some deeper research on it. As you know, due to the late Brigadier General Gilshane's efforts, the files and all the reports of that mission were finally open to the public.
Yes, Gil was marvelous about that for what good it did.
You mustn't be bitter, Mrs. Howard. Oh, I beg your pardon.
Suppose you just call me Joan, less confusing, and I'll call you Bryce.
That would help.
Please go on.
Well, I was just trying to say that you shouldn't be too bitter about the reaction of the authorities. It's one thing to be able to say that either by a malfunction of the plane or some mistake of the pilot, an unfortunate and fatal crash occurred. But to speculate on what really happened, that would be very difficult for established and audit principle.
What do you think really happened, Bryce?
Now, for me, it's simple. I don't think. I know.
What?
What I told you in my letter. What 40 of us psychics have established and can prove. What you know you believe yourself, or I wouldn't be here. That your first husband, Billy J. Howard, is still alive.
For all her instinctive beliefs, Joan Howard is shaken to the roots. That this intangible ghost that has haunted her for over a full generation might suddenly become a reality. That at last she has found others who believe in what has only been a dream, vaguer and vaguer with passing years, is a shattering revelation. But she is committed. She must find out if and why it could possibly be true, to justify the life she has led and try to face her future. I shall return shortly with Act 3. With Bryce Bond's quiet, positive announcement that her first husband is still alive, suddenly Joan is swept by forces beyond the iron control she has practiced all these years. She seems to shrivel suddenly, to become her age and beyond it, to be shaken and set adrift, reaching for any straw of reassurance to help her face the enormity of the belief she has nurtured in secret all these years, which now may become stark reality.
You said 40 of you? There are 40 other people in the world that believe with me that Billy is still alive?
That's right.
I'm stunned. I don't know what to say. Where is he?
Joan, I'm afraid I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Oh, it isn't that I'm keeping any information from you. I have seen Lieutenant Howard, and I have talked with him, as have others. But exactly where he is could only be an educated guess.
Why?
Because he's not in our dimension, in our world.
I just don't understand.
Well, look, let me explain, Joan. You know, our world is not alone. There are other cultures, alternate realities, some of them living concurrently in the same time stream as ours. Others light years ahead of us. I think you believe this, as I do.
Yes, I do, but
But let me finish, please. Now, these other worlds, many of them meet and relate to each other. We know, or can theorize this, because dotted across our globe are convention spots, meridian points, window areas, call them what you want. One of them is in the Sea of Japan, one in Arizona, one south of the Bermuda Islands.
What is a convention spot or a window area?
A spot where people converge from all levels, all dimensions ever so often. A mass movement of cosmic energies that causes a kind of an explosion in the physical dimension.
This is all speculation, isn't it? I mean, it is not scientific fact.
Oh, but it is. Sir Isaac Newton postulated that where energy and matter meet, there is created a timeless dimension called -0.
What has all this to do with Billy?
Well, your husband happened to be in the right spot at the wrong time. At the instant where all these journeys from alternate realities converged, there was a momentary physical convulsion of energy that opened a window to the unimagined. And in that instant, whoever was caught on the surface was sucked into the vortex through that window and trapped in a timeless void.
And that's where Billy is now? Where he's been all these years?
Yes.
Oh, how awful, how terrible for him.
No, don't forget, he's in a different time from us. And remember, we have talked to him. Not only once, but twice. And although he is anxious to get back to you, he is far from unhappy.
You have actually talked to him?
It was because you finally went to APRO that I felt I had to get in touch with you.
APRO?
The Aerial Phenomena Research Organization.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Well, like so many organizations, the title is a jawbreaker, so we all use the acronym for it, APRO.
You say you talked to him. How can you be sure it was Billy?
We can't. Although he identified himself as Lieutenant Howard, we can't unless someone like you authenticates it.
Me? How can I'm not an authority.
You are on Lieutenant Howard. Look, I won't bother you with the 40 original reports we had on meetings with him. But on the strength of those, recently, 2 of the psychics and myself made contact with him. But I don't ask you to take this on faith, Joan. I have solid evidence.
Evidence?
Yes. Let me refer to some notes we made. Here. Your husband told us he was 26 years old when he disappeared, and that 2 days before the ill-fated flight was the anniversary of your first date, 10 years before. At Pasley's Diner on the corner of Plain and Elm Streets in Bloomsbury, Ohio.
Yes, that's right.
It was raining, and he had a hole in one of his shoes, and you ordered filet of sole.
How could anyone else but Billy remember that?
I'll tell you other things. He has a mole on his left shoulder blade and 2 scars. A little one under his eye where he got hit by a baseball, and one alongside his right kneecap from having cartilage removed after a football injury.
Yes.
You were childhood sweethearts? Never went with anyone else? Were married before he joined the Marines in 1939? It was a civil ceremony, and he lost the ring and had to run out to the 5 and 10 to buy one. After you were married, he brought you a real one inscribed, "You'll never lose me. Love, Billy." And the 5 and dime when he wears around his neck to this day.
How could anyone know all this?
Only because Lieutenant Howard told us.
Then he is alive. He really and truly is alive. But he's trapped in a timeless void. What can we do to get him out of there?
You don't need any techniques but love. I can help you relax, put you in a state of mind to be receptive to the waves of energy and electromagnetism from beyond.
But I can't bring Billy back here. What would I do about Charlie? I'm married again.
Perhaps you could go to Billy. Set his mind at rest.
No, I'd be afraid to. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
It was late that afternoon that I left Joan Howard, now Joan Murillo, to call her by her second husband's name. I was in 2 minds as I drove towards the Miami airport. Would I, and should I have interfered if I had known that she was remarried? But that was a decision really beyond me. As a psychic, I had responded to a distress signal from 2 worlds. I was only an instrument, The decision not mine. I thought of Billy Howard as I had last seen him, imprisoned in a sort of glass cylinder, lost and alone, seeking any communication with his lost wife. I would have been amazed if I had known what was happening in air traffic control in Miami at that moment.
Lieutenant Colonel Banyan?
Speaking.
I think you better get down here, sir. I got a bogey at 242 heading will not acknowledge. Now, I don't know who this lollipop is, but he's violating airspace.
I'll be right down.
Should I sound defense intercept?
No, you hold it till I get there.
Roger.
But you keep up to that lollipop. You make him identify himself.
Affirmative. We'll comply. This is M Center. Aircraft on heading 242. Imperative you identify. Give us your type and position. If unable to communicate, try to squawk us your 2011.
Which way you going?
This is M Control to aircraft headed 242. If you do not identify...
Where's this bogey you were talking about?
It's right there, sir.
All other planes are identified?
Checked and double-checked.
And this boy won't answer you.
Well, maybe his radio is out.
Maybe a lot of things, but that bogey is well inside the DZ. I'm going to send up... Hey, what happened to him?
Well, I don't know. He just dropped out of sight suddenly right off the scope.
Well, where'd he go to?
Well, search me, sir. Unless he got below 800 feet, that would take him off the screen.
You better hit the panic button. You scramble the DZ intercept. We got to find him, whoever he is.
At that moment, I could have found him for them. He went over my head, his exhaust roaring and leaving a trail of smoke behind him, coming in for a landing, heading north where I had just come from. The plane looked oddly old-fashioned, and a premonition came over me. I wanted to turn the car and follow, but strangely my engine had gone suddenly dead, and some inner voice spoke to me saying, "Leave well enough alone. You know who it is and where he's going."
Billy!
Joan.
Oh, you came back.
Because you called me to. How are you, Joan?
I'm well enough. You can see how I am. But you?
Oh, I'm all right. You needn't have worried about me.
I see that now. You haven't changed a bit. You're just the same as the day you said goodbye to me.
You haven't changed either, Joan.
Oh, you don't have to be gallant. I'm an old woman.
Oh, older, maybe, not old. What a wonderful thing that after all these years, your faith has helped keep me alive.
Has it been so awful?
No, not awful at all. And time is different. It hasn't been long for me, preparing, getting ready for what I had to do.
For what you had to do?
Well, that doesn't matter at the moment. What's important is that we are together again. Come with me.
Where?
To a whole new world that I'm just about ready to be accepted into.
What sort of world?
It's under the sea, on the ocean bed. That's why I've had to wait my time till I could learn to breathe and live there.
Under the sea where?
Where I disappeared. Down among the pyramids.
Beneath what they call the Bermuda Triangle?
Oh, I don't know what my old world calls it, but it's love and happiness and peace. Come there with me?
Oh, Billy, I can't. Our worlds have slipped us by. I can't come with you.
Of course you can. Why do you think I was allowed to come back?
Billy, it's too late. If I came back with you to your world, you would still be a young man, and I would be a wrinkled old lady who could be your mother. Maybe even your grandmother.
Joan, don't you love me anymore?
I love you forever. As I did when we were together, as I may in some future heaven, as I do now. In memory. But my love at last has its place. As yours must have for me. You and I are at peace. And And it's time for us to say a real farewell.
I'm glad I came back.
So am I, Billy. It's time for you to leave.
Yes. It's time. To the future. When we will all be rejoined again.
The sky was suddenly full of jet planes, but I heard the individual sound of Billy Howard's plane take off behind me and roar over my head. At the same time, my car engine came alive again, and I continued on toward Miami. For the rest of the story, I pass on to you some Army tapes which were made available to me. For me, they are an answer. For you, that you will have to judge for yourself.
Do not take any direct action until advice from here.
What is it? What you got now?
Bogey there at 60. Colonel Benyon is heading out.
Who's that on his tail?
F-15 Intercept Command. Pilot Pete Jackson.
Let me get on the horn. What's his signal?
Green Mac, Colonel.
This is M. Sander, Colonel O'Banion, the Green Mac. You read me? Over.
Green Mac, I read you, sir. Over.
You are on the intercept course with a bogey. Have you sighted him? Over.
Just closing, sir. Weather is pretty dirty. Big black front sitting down. He is hard to identify. Over.
Is he one of ours? Over.
I don't know, sir. Over.
Now, what's the matter with you? You can't identify your own craft? Over.
Yes, sir. But I know this sounds crazy. I think he's ours, but I never saw this kind of plane in the air. Only in books. It's a prop plane, Colonel. And if you pin me down, I'd have to say an old Marine Corsair. Over.
A Corsair? You mean F4U? Over.
Yes, sir. F4U. It's hard to see because... I'm sorry. Extreme air turbulence. The sea, it's crazy. It's like a volcano or something erupted underneath. It's all white.
This is M. Santa, the Green Mac. Do you read me? Do you read me?
Colonel, sir.
What?
Look at the scope. They both disappeared suddenly. I don't mark them.
They can't have. What happened?
I don't know, sir. I haven't any answers.
Do we have any answers? There are accidents, but what explains them? Are they just a statistical number that catches up with a random individual, or are they, as Bryce Bond and others believe, the result of the meeting between other worlds which coexist with us? Are we just the skin of the onion, and living as close to us as that skin, beneath it, layer upon layer of other dimensions, are other cultures, other civilizations? That's up to you to decide. I'll be back shortly. It is a comforting philosophy to believe that there is nothing new under the sun. But step out any night and look at the stars wheeling above you. Or on some golden summer day, try to look down through the blue sea waters to infinity. We have not yet conquered our own world. And how many are there left to encounter beyond that? Our cast included Russell Horton, Terry Keane, Ian Martin, and Bryce Bond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. If you think you're being sympathetic when you tell someone, I know exactly how you feel, think again. Most people will come right back with, you don't know how I feel. How could you know? I'm different. It's good to express one's individuality, but to insist upon being different can bring about unbearable loneliness. A person can be lost without an alter ego, someone to confide in. And it is not always easy to find a confidant, especially for men who are far from home, such as those we are about to meet aboard a sailing ship. Our mystery drama, The Secret Sharer, is from a story by Joseph Conrad, adapted especially for the Mystery Theater by Elizabeth Pennell, and stars Norman Rose and Mandel Kramer. Joseph Conrad was acclaimed for his powerful stories of the sea. Born in Poland, a tragic childhood included exile to Russia with his parents, who died there. In his youth, an uncle managed to get him to a French ship, where he became an apprentice seaman. Later, he joined the English merchant service, where he rose through the ranks and knew firsthand the vicissitudes of 19th century life on a sailing ship. His true adventures were the basis for the stories he wrote, and mysticism ran deep as he imagined himself as the captain in the tale we're about to hear. Come aboard a four-masted schooner, which has just been loaded with a cargo of tea and spices from the Middle East to be transported across the Indian Ocean.
Steward, where's my supper?
Well, I'm waiting for the captain.
Well, we won't wait any longer. He makes his own rules.
But I thought...
Yes, I know. You thought when a ship was in port that the captain and first mate always took supper together.
Well, that's the way it was with you and Captain Briggs.
Perhaps it's better this way.
If I may say so, sir, this captain's a strange one.
Oh, a young fellow like you should keep his mouth shut.
I'll keep my eyes open. I hope you can figure him out better than I can.
Trouble is, he never asked my opinion. Not the way Captain Briggs used to. He acts as though he's too good for the likes of me. Not wanting to talk.
He doesn't talk very much to anybody.
But I'm the first mate.
He's coming, sir. Your supper's ready, Captain?
Thank you. Sorry not to have joined you, Jackson, but I had some things to tend to. Are you aware that there is a ship anchored inside the islands?
Oh, no, sir. Bless my soul. Another ship, you say? Well, how could she possibly
I don't know. With all those rocks and inlets out there, I saw her mastheads above the ridge as the sun went down.
I know about that ship, sir.
You do? Why didn't you tell me?
Let the steward tell us what he knows.
Well, she draws over 20 feet. She's the Liverpool ship Sephora with a cargo of coal, 123 days from Cardiff.
How does a steward pick up information like that?
The tugboat skipper told me when he brought the fruit and vegetables. He says they'll take her up the river to shore day after tomorrow.
That's enough. I'll find out anything else the captain wants to know.
There's nothing more we can find out tonight.
Oh, I'll take the watch, sir.
No, you and the crew have had 2 days of hard work. Tell all hands to turn in without setting an anchor watch.
But, sir...
I'll be on deck myself until 2 o'clock. You can relieve me then.
Oh, very well, Captain, but it seems most unusual.
It's the way that I want it. Of course, at the slightest sign of wind, we'll call all hands up and make a start at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
It was good to be alone on deck, away from the chatter of that dim-witted first mate. The riding light on the fore-rigging burned with a clear, somehow symbolic flame in the mysterious shades of night. I was master of my soul, but not of my ship. The appointment had been too sudden. They summoned me when Captain Briggs was carried ashore with a fatal illness. I'd been in command for only a fortnight. We were still in the harbor. The crew had traveled together for 18 months and resented the newcomer. I moved to the rail and lit a cigar. Oh, damn. A rope ladder was dangling over the side, no doubt left by a careless crewman when the tugboat came by. I started to haul it up, but something long and pale floated very close to the base of the ladder. In a faint flash of phosphorescent light, I saw the naked body of a man. Oh, a pair of feet, long legs, a broad, livid back, immersed up to the neck in a greenish, cadaverous glow. One hand clutched the bottom rung of the ladder, complete, except for the head. A headless corpse. There was a splash. And I saw a glistening shock of black hair. And then, total silence. As the man held on to the bottom rung, making no attempt to climb aboard. I leaned far over the railing. What's the matter?
Cramp! No need to call anyone.
I was not going to.
Are you alone on deck?
Yes.
I suppose your captain has turned in?
I'm sure he hasn't.
Look, could you call him out quietly?
I am the captain. Who are you?
My name is Liggett.
What are you doing down there?
I've been in the water since 9 o'clock. Now the question is, do I let go of this ladder and keep swimming till I sink from exhaustion? Or may I come aboard?
Climb up the ladder quietly, and I'll fetch you some clothes.
Tell me, Captain.
Keep your voice down. No reason to summon the crew. Here, put this on.
Well, you must have been expecting me. These pajamas are just my size.
They're mine. Now, tell me what you're up to.
Well, it's an ugly business. There's a ship over there about a mile away.
I'm aware of that. The Sephora.
Yes. I'm the mate of the Sephora. At least I was.
I can only assume that something's gone wrong.
Very wrong. I've killed a man.
What? You deliberately took a man's life?
I didn't deliberately do anything. And to call him a man would be...
No, calm down. If you cause a commotion, I'll have you put in irons.
Well, it's obvious that I'm at your mercy.
I have little use for a man who gives way to fits of anger.
As do I. Anyone trained at Conway learns how to curb a temper.
You are a Conway boy?
Yes.
Well, I learned discipline at Conway, too. Although it must have been several years before your time.
Then you know.
I know that murder is a very serious charge. Now, you'd better tell me your story from the beginning.
Our creaking old ship was caught in the teeth of a devouring gale. A hurricane tore the canvas and howled like 1,000 fiends.
Pull on the sheets before the mainsail's torn away!
You'll have to haul in more than the mainsail, Captain. The mast should be bare as posts in a sea like this.
You there! Tend to the shrouds!
Captain, the foresail. We'll have to reef it or she'll keel over for sure.
The sea is gone mad! Every man for himself! We're lost! There's never been such a sea!
Sailor, give me a hand. I'm not going out there in a wind like this. Do as I say. Grab hold of this halyard. No, there's a bigger one coming. A wave a mile high.
All hands to the rigging! I repeat, all hands to the rigging!
Don't let go until we make it fast. You heard the captain? Pull! Damn you, I ought to put this rope around your neck. Now that it's tight, I'll take care of you in my bare hands. Here she comes. Look out! You down below! Look out!
Hang on, everybody! Hang on! For dear life!
I hung on all right, to the throat of that miserable sailor.
When the big wave crashed, it was as if the sky had fallen. Everything but the mast disappeared, with the poop awash in a smother of foam. Down below, the two of us were pounded against the forecastle, and the sailor got it head on. I loosened my fingers and gazed in horror at a face that had turned black. The man was dead.
But you were unharmed?
His body cushioned my fall.
Then he actually saved your life?
In a strange sort of way, yes. I hadn't meant to harm him. But if that foresail hadn't been hauled in, the ship would have gone down.
But between the two of you, it was reefed in time.
I did it. No thanks to the crewman. If he'd obeyed my orders, we'd both have been up in the rigging. What happened next was an accident. Or an act of God.
Surely you had witnesses?
Yes, I did. And they acted against me.
How could they?
They saw me do exactly what I did. Grab that man by the throat. Next, the huge wave obliterated everything from their view.
I'm not sure that I believe your story.
After that one terrible crash, the seas subsided. The men scrambled down from their perches and gathered round to stare at the body.
Where was the captain?
Oh, he was there, passing judgment in front of the whole crew before I even had a chance to speak.
Mr. Leggett, you've killed a man. You can no longer act as chief mate of this ship.
He was quite alive when the wave struck, sir.
I saw it all. It was murder.
We could both have been killed. We were crushed against the bulkhead.
Maybe so, Mr. Leggett. But you attacked that sailor.
Captain, the man refused to obey an order.
I'm the one who gives the orders.
Cold-blooded murder. Hang him! Hang him!
Be quiet! Quiet! That's up to a jury. In the meantime, Mr. Leggett, you will be confined to quarters.
So they threw you in the brig?
No. I was just locked up in my own filthy cabin. The captain knew full well I was responsible for saving the ship.
Well, then why didn't he support you?
Captain Archbold is a sick old man, afraid of his own shadow.
That is your judgment.
I gave him a chance to make it up to me. I'm a powerful swimmer. When we were passing through the Straits of Java, I asked him to let me escape.
You must be crazy to think you could run away. You're only making matters worse.
What could be worse?
First, accused of murder. And now you're an escaped prisoner. That's double trouble.
Unless you help me.
My duty lies with my own ship and crew, not to the disgraced mate of the Sephora.
You let me come on board. I'm wearing your night clothes, and you haven't locked me up.
Well, so far, all I've done is to rescue a drowning man.
Small chance of my drowning. I have a gold medal for swimming.
And a diploma for arrogance. I'm the last person you should have come to for help.
For 3 weeks, I've been shut in that small cabin. And tonight, we finally reached our destination. The next step is to take me on shore to face the music.
And that is exactly what they'll do.
Ah, but they won't, Captain. I feel in my bones there's a reason why fate has brought us together.
I have not said that I'll help you. But how did you get away from the Sephora?
This evening, when the steward brought my supper, I ate it all. Then I made a discovery. Miracle of miracles, he left the door unlocked. I crept out on deck wanting nothing more than a heaven-sent lung full of fresh air. And then sudden temptation. I kicked off my shoes and plunged over the side. I started for shore, but that meant capture. So I shifted course and swam underwater until I reached the shadow of some rocks. There I pulled off my clothes and set them adrift, hoping they'd think I drowned.
And then?
There was no place to go. I didn't like the notion of swimming round and round until I gave out, and I didn't mean to go back. I saw your light and swam toward it. Then I saw your ladder. What luck! Imagine a ladder hanging over at night on a ship anchored out here.
You are a fool. Don't you know that they'll come looking for you?
Of course. Captain Archbold will have a search party out at daybreak.
Yes, and I am the first person he'll come to see.
Sign me on as a member of your crew. Aren't you about ready to take off?
You are out of your mind. My crew is complete, and we can't weigh anchor without a breeze. Why, we may be here for days.
Then my goose is cooked.
It's time for the first mate to take over the watch.
I might just...
Shut up! Hide in that passageway. I'll join you in a minute.
Did you say something to me, Captain?
Oh, why, yes. Jackson, come over here. I want to show you something.
Yes, sir.
Take a look at this. I found a ladder hanging over the side.
Oh, bless my soul. Must have been there since morning. I'm sorry about that, sir.
Don't let it happen again.
I'll speak to the second mate. He's the one who's
never
in
mind.
charge.
Never mind. Just haul it in.
Yes, sir. As soon as it's light, I'll take a sharp look at that ship you say is anchored nearby.
You do that, Jackson. Good night.
Good night, Captain, sir.
Come along. Follow me. And don't say a word.
Our captain has decided to keep his unexpected passenger hidden from the crew. This is a dangerous move, which could make him an accessory to a crime. Even if he believes no crime has been committed, a captain's duty does not include taking the law into his own hands. But somehow, a power beyond them seems to be irresistibly intertwining the destinies of these two men. We'll learn more when I return with Act 2. In the middle of the night, a man has emerged from the sea. And although the captain of a schooner has taken him aboard, there is no assurance that he has found refuge. This man, named Leggett, is wanted for murder. Now, as he follows the captain, he may have lost his last chance to escape. Noiselessly, the captain opens a door, and then, rather roughly, pushes the man ahead of him into blackness.
Please, Captain. I don't think I can stand another night in the dark. Not another night alone.
Well, this is my cabin. We can talk in here. The walls are thick, and the crew is sleeping.
They'll be waking up soon.
When daylight comes, we must not raise our voices. We could be overheard in the passageway.
Captain, do you intend to keep me a prisoner here in your own cabin?
For the moment, yes. Stay where you are until I light the lamp.
Say, I've never seen a cabin like this. Well, this is 10 times bigger than anything on the Sephora.
Or on any other merchant ship.
As big as a ballroom. And certainly no place to hide.
The perfect place to hide. Observe that the cabin is shaped like an L.
But everything is so open. Even this large closet.
Well, note how it's placed. In the arm of the L, where it can't be seen from the rest of the room.
Not bad.
Oh, you haven't seen the best.
A bathroom.
I don't know how many ships you've sailed on, but where did you ever see a tub like this?
Why, it's marble.
It's the whimsy of a former captain, made in Greece.
I could fall asleep in there right now.
Neither of us has had any sleep. Climb into my bed and I'll rest on the couch. Who's there?
I brought your breakfast, sir.
How dare you enter my cabin without knocking?
Captain Briggs always permitted me to
I don't care what you did for Captain Briggs. From now on, you will never enter this cabin without knocking. Is that understood?
Yes,
Captain. Now, get out.
That was a near thing, wasn't it?
It's not for you, hidden behind those curtains. But within moments, the word will be all over the ship that I was found sleeping fully clothed on the couch.
You can do what you want. You're the captain.
Well, this is my first command. When I bark at the crew, it's because I don't know what else to do.
And you don't know what to do with me, do you?
Now, you have made everything much more complicated. Here, you can finish my breakfast. I'm going on deck.
The steward will find me when he comes to get the breakfast things.
He will, unless you find a better place to hide.
Your bathroom, of course.
The towels are changed every day.
Well, then what am I to do?
I've got to leave you to your own devices. But there's still the closet. In back of the clothes or behind the chest.
Good morning, Captain.
Morning, Jackson. Still no sign of a breeze?
Not a breath, sir. But I've been keeping my eye on that ship over there, and bless my soul, but they've been busy.
Well, how can you tell from this distance?
The first sign of dawn, they lowered their boats, but instead of heading for shore, they've spread out in all directions.
Have they come this way?
Not so far, but it's very puzzling. They keep going out to those rocks and pushing into the underbrush as though they're looking for something.
No, it's no concern of ours.
Bless my soul, look. Look! One of their boats is headed right this way.
Find out who it is.
Hello! Hello out there! State your business.
The captain of the Sephora wishes to speak to your captain.
Very well, Jackson. Lower the ladder and have him piped aboard.
Captain Archbold of the Sephora.
Welcome aboard, sir.
You are captain of the ship?
At your service.
I would have expected a much older man.
Well, unfortunately, my predecessor, Captain Briggs, is dead.
Oh, yes. Captain Briggs. I've heard about this ship. One of the prides of the fleet. I'm honored to meet you, sir.
You honor us with your visit. Although I must warn you, Captain, that we are ready to move at the slightest suspicion of wind.
Be grateful that the elements are kind. The storm we've been through is enough to sink a battalion of ships. We were saved by God's mercy.
Is there something I can do for you, sir?
Take me to your quarters where we can speak privately.
Excuse me, Captain, if I go in first. Now, watch your step.
Well, what grand quarters. Does the cabin go all the way around here?
Yes, but come over to this table. Steward, bring us some brandy.
I never touch liquor. Give me water. I've been on some thirsty work. Exploring those islands, painful duty.
Yes, I'm sorry, Captain, but would you mind speaking up just a bit?
Were you deaf or something?
A ruptured eardrum. Almost drowned years ago. Now, what is it you want to tell me?
37 years at sea, and nothing like this has ever happened before.
Are you sure that you won't have some brandy?
I told you no. If I'd been a drinking man, I'd have taken to the bottle weeks ago.
But the storm is over.
Well, it was a rampaging monster that sought to destroy us.
Yes, but obviously you survived.
Only because I ordered the reefing of the topsail. How was I to know that the devil incarnate was not in the sea, but aboard my ship?
I don't understand.
At the height of the storm, there was murder most foul. Murder on a ship under my command. Strangled him, he did. In cold blood.
You said that a wave crashed over your deck. Now, I've seen the sea kill a man very neatly by simply breaking his neck.
No man killed by the sea ever looked like that. Black in the face with tongue hanging out, and the mate's fingers clutching his throat.
Oh, but if the mate was tending to the foresail?
God's own hand did that and no one else. I never trusted that man Leggett.
Well, you hired him, didn't you?
Forced to take him by the ship's owners. Smart he was, but different. A fancy talker.
Well, Captain, what's over and done with?
Well, it's on my shoulders. I'll be blamed.
For what? But you've safely delivered ship and cargo.
But the murderer escaped. How can I bring him to justice?
You've searched all the island?
To no avail. I can no longer put off going to shore. It'll have to be a report of suicide.
Beg pardon?
Suicide. That's the way I write it up.
Unless, of course, you manage to recover the man before tomorrow.
Well, we can spend no more time looking for the body. I must get back. Captain, on a ship like this, you don't suppose there's any chance that...
Come along. I'll show you every nook and cranny. I took him everywhere, without once giving him a chance to pose the question I was sure he meant to ask. And at last, he was boosted over the rail and started down the ladder.
Sephora's away!
Sir, we've heard a most extraordinary story from the crewman with that captain.
Yes, I'm sure you have.
A horrible affair, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
These fellows had some idea the man was hidden aboard our ship. Did you ever hear of such a thing?
No, it's preposterous.
They said there's a price on his head, a reward for turning him in, and punishment for anyone withholding information.
Oh, naturally. Tell the steward I'll be in my cabin and must not be disturbed. I'll see you at dinner.
Leggett, thank the Lord it's you. I'm so cramped from that closet I can hardly move. Why didn't you turn me over to Archibald? You meant to, didn't you?
That was never my intention. Didn't I get him to speak up loud enough for you to catch our whole conversation?
Everything. Especially when you said I could be captured alive.
What better way to throw him off the scent? Had he asked me straight out if I had seen you, I could not have lied.
I'll be damned.
But if you lied to me,
I admitted the man was dead and my hand was around his throat.
You also said you gave the order to reef the topsail.
I swear I did. Archibald may think he gave the order, but he never did. He stood there and whimpered about our last hope. Whimpered. With the sea gone mad like the end of the world. Something had to be done.
Someone's coming.
Captain, sorry to disturb you, sir, but I think there's enough wind to get underway.
Call up all hands. I'll be on deck as soon as possible. If there's really a breeze, we'll all be very busy.
And I'll be more of a prisoner than ever.
Steward, where are you going?
To make up your cabin, sir.
Forget my cabin. Get below to make sure everything's fast in the galley.
Well, I've already checked.
Well, check again and stay there until we're out at sea.
Yes, Captain.
Ah, there she blows! Right out of the southwest!
Looks like everything we asked for. Weigh anchor!
Oh, she's a beauty!
Unfurl the top mainsail! Hard to starboard!
I thought your first mate would never leave. That damned marble bathtub is cold when there's no water in it.
At least it's better than the closet.
Oh, I hid there, too, when the steward came in.
I told him not to come here until we were out to sea. From now on, it will be much more difficult.
Captain, I cannot survive like this.
Didn't you find those canned goods stashed in the closet?
Oh, I've enough to eat. But I can't go on. I've had more than I can stand. I know now why you're protecting me.
You're so smart. Tell me why.
We are both Conway boys.
Plenty of men have trained for the sea at Conway.
Yes, but they're all in the Royal Navy. You and I are mavericks. We don't belong.
I chose my own way.
So did I.
I didn't invite you to swim to my ship.
But you let me come aboard.
Only I didn't know that...
found out. We're outcasts, both of us. And whatever I'm guilty of, you're just as guilty, and we're both doomed.
This is my ship. And I can do what I choose.
Can you? You didn't feel that way yesterday.
But I do now. And you can stay in this cabin to the end of the voyage.
Oh, no, Captain, not me. My freedom is very precious. But it's not here, cooped up in your closet or bathroom. I'd rather give myself up.
You can't. Not now. The ship is under sail, and it's a long way to home port. Why, if you revealed yourself, the crew would mutiny.
That would be a noose round your neck, not mine.
All right, we'll find a way. I promise you we will. If you and I are so much alike, we'll work this out together.
Now, here's a provocative situation. Two men are caught up in a drama where each is totally dependent on the other. Remember what I said at the beginning about people who try too hard to maintain their individuality? The loner, attempting to hide his own fears, may isolate himself so completely that he has nowhere to go. In Act 3, we'll find out what becomes of these secret sharers who, at the moment, are in a very vulnerable position. For the next 4 days, the captain was a happy man, dangerously happy. For the first time in his life, he had a close friend, a man he could talk to. In their whispered conversations, they found much in common. They argued, they agreed, they recalled their dreams. At first, it was just at night, but now the captain spent more and more time with his double. The two men even looked alike as their dark heads bent over the table in concentration.
It's your move.
I know. And you're not going to like it.
I'm prepared to lose that bishop.
Who cares about your bishop? When my queen comes over here, you are in check.
Oh, not again.
Shh. Someone's in the passageway.
You're getting edgy. They're all at their posts.
Well, they may be spying. I overheard something today that you should know about.
Don't tell me that you left the cabin.
Not on your life. But I opened the far porthole, and the first mate was directly overhead talking to some of the crew.
Oh? And what were they saying?
Old Bless My Soul tried to reassure them that you are in good health.
I never felt better in my life.
They asked if you caught the sickness from Captain Briggs.
Why, that's outrageous. And what did Jackson tell them?
He said you're a thinker. He'd seen all your books, and that was the reason you spent so much time in your cabin.
Bless my soul. Shh. Get away. Someone is coming.
Yes, what is it?
The steward, sir.
What do you want?
I have your jacket, Captain. You left it by the binnacle.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it.
Oh, but it's just been pressed. I'll hang it up in your closet. Mr. Jackson, sir?
Yes, steward?
Do you play chess with the captain?
I don't know how. Why do you ask?
Well, when I was in his cabin just now, there was this chessboard with all the pieces set up as if...
Well, I've heard that it's a game people can play alone.
But I could have sworn there was another chair. And two glasses on the table.
I'm relieved to know that's what the captain's doing instead of lying sick in bed.
But he is sick, Mr. Jackson. All I did was hang up his coat in the closet, and he stood there all pale and trembling as if he'd seen a ghost.
Well, take a look at him now. Striding across the deck.
Jackson, I want a word with you.
Yes, Captain?
Do you recall our plan for going through the Straits?
Well, I know how Captain Briggs would do it, sir.
No, what we talked about yesterday.
Yesterday, Captain?
Yes, when I showed you the chart.
Begging your pardon, sir. But you did not show me any chart.
And then I remembered it was you who studied the chart.
I've been over it all again. And the place for me to be marooned is an island off Quintano.
Marooned? Oh, you've been reading Daniel Defoe.
Remember, I've been drowned. It would never do for me to come to life again.
Only you're very much alive.
I was brought up on the Bible. And I've been driven off the face of the earth. As I came at night, so shall I go.
It's impossible. You can't.
Not naked like a soul on the day of judgment, dressed in your sleeping suit. And I am a swimmer. The last day is not yet. I must leave tonight.
It can't be done. At least not until tomorrow night.
I knew you'd understand.
But the ship is on the offshore tack, and the wind may fail us. No, we're still much too far out at sea.
I'll manage.
Not without my help.
I'm counting on that.
Bad luck, Captain. The wind has died down.
So I see.
In my experience, sir, we may be becalmed for quite some time. May I reassign the crew?
Give them ships for relief in this oppressive heat. You should all have white hats, like mine. I got it in Rangoon.
It's most unusual, sir. I'll be off to tell the men...
Jackson, one moment. Be ready to call all hands on deck when we change our course.
Well, I will, sir, but I see no signs that there'll be any change in the weather.
We're not doing well in the middle of the Gulf. Now, tonight, I'm going to look for the land breezes.
Captain, bless my soul. We can scarce do that in the dark with all those islands and reefs and shoals.
But on this coast, any regular land breeze will be inshore. Now, we must get close to find it.
Impossible to get close, Captain. It can't be done with the currents from the Straits.
You will follow my orders as I give them. Now, right now, send a couple of hands to open the 2 quarterdeck ports.
Open the quarterdeck ports? Captain, what for?
Because I tell you to do so. Have them opened wide and fastened properly.
By now, the whole ship must think you're out of your mind. You've gone too far. This plan of yours is much too dangerous.
I shall stand as close in as I dare and then put her round.
What will I be doing?
Presently, I'll smuggle you out of here into the sail locker where there's an opening. A sort of square for hauling the sails out. And it is never closed.
Someone is sure to see me.
Just before tacking, when the ship is dead still, you'll have a clear road to slip overboard through the open quarterdeck port. Now, Use a rope's end to lower yourself into the water so there'll be no splash.
Promise me not to go too close to shore. You talked to me about duty. Now you're risking ship and crew.
Yes. Oh, here. Take these sovereigns.
What?
I have 6. 3 for you and 3 for me.
What would a swimmer do with...
You never know what you need. Now, here. Tied in this handkerchief. They can be fastened to your belt. Now, I must join the men at the supper table and try to pretend that I am perfectly sane. You're bareheaded. With the sun beating down, you need something to cover your head.
I need to get my head underwater, and the sooner the better.
I mean when you get to shore. No trees on those islands, and the sun is merciless.
After all these months under cover, I'll glory in the sunshine.
You will take my hat. You see, the brim goes all round. Here. Now put it on your head.
Captain, you are mad. A swimmer with a hat on his head.
Well, then put it in your belt. You'll need it. And now, be off.
We're drawing in fast, Captain. The land is close. I've never seen that hill of coal ring before, not without the glass.
Keep a good full ahead.
You're going on.
Straight on, that full.
But, Captain, sir...
The helmsman heard me. Straight on, that full.
Merciful heavens, we're about to go aground.
Captain's gone mad. He must be stopped. Call the second mate.
Steady as she goes.
I can barely see the sail.
We are sailing straight into the jaws of hell.
Jackson, turn up all hands.
Where are we?
We're lost.
Be quiet.
What are we doing here?
Looking for the land wind.
Oh, I knew it would end like this.
Are we done for, sir?
We're too close to shore to come about. She'll drift ashore before she's come around.
Shore already.
Ready now. Ready to come about.
She won't make it. We're too close.
Go forward, Jackson, and tend to the head sheets. Shake them out. Helmsman, hard alee. Swing the mainyard.
But, Captain, that rock will get us broadside. Better to crash the prow head on.
Had we come too close, our fate hung in the balance as the black mass of land loomed over the afterdeck. My ship and I were new to one another. It was too soon for the ultimate test. So far, she responded to the helmsman's lightest touch. But now, she came about, shuddered once, and then all was ominously still. If I failed to set the sails, if those menacing rocks seemed but inches from the port side, our course must be set by the tides. But who could tell which way they ran? I could only grope like a blind man. Call for torches on the lee side? No, they might reveal. But I could not think of him. Not now. I had to find out from which direction the breeze would come. I had to.
Captain, the men are threatening to jump overboard and swim for shore.
Before they make a move, order searching lamps trained down on the water on the lee side.
Now hear this. Now hear this.
It was deathly still. The water like a pool of ink with no sign of movement.
I don't know what you're looking for, Captain.
The slightest stirring of the current. When I find out which way it's flowing, we'll set the sails.
Can't see a thing in those black waters.
Well, look for a piece of driftwood.
Not a sign of anything.
I can feel it under my feet. The ship is inching us toward shore.
Steward, get me a piece of paper and be quick about it.
Well, there's no paper up here, Captain. I'd have to go below, and I'm not sure that even then...
Oh, she's beginning to yaw.
Jackson, stay up here. We must throw something overboard that floats. I'll be down by the taffrail. For the moment, the crew was kept busy with the lights directed toward the shore, while I stared into the void beyond the stern. And there it was. My sign, written clearly in the water. And now I knew exactly what to do. The man at the wheel stood like a statue, and I was near enough not to raise my voice as I confidently gave the next order, shift the helm. He jumped round to the other side and spun the wheel.
He's catching the breeze! Let go and haul!
We did it.
You did nothing but make a nuisance of yourself.
But you didn't think we'd make it. I heard you say we'd be dashed against the rocks. How did the captain know exactly the moment to raise the sail?
He found which way the tide was running.
But how? I stared into the water and there was nothing to see.
Take a look out there. Even in the dark, it's still in view.
Well, I'll be. What? That's the captain.
Of course.
Jackson, now that we've picked up a brisk breeze, why don't you come to my cabin so we can chart out what looks like a clear course ahead?
Thank you, Captain, and if I may say so, sir, this calls for some sort of celebration.
Well, she handled very well.
You did it, sir. Captain Briggs would never dared to do a thing like that. We could have stayed in the Gulf for days.
I saw no reason to waste time in these waters.
What you did was a stroke of genius.
I was hard-pressed to know which way the tide would run.
Well, bless my soul, sir. I'll wager there's not another captain on the seven seas would have had a hat like yours to throw out on the water.
Was the secret sharer still wearing that hat? We like to believe, as the captain did, that he was already safe on shore, the floppy sun hat carelessly abandoned as an encumbrance to his freedom. But from that moment forward, the captain was indisputably master of his ship. He had pulled off a dangerous maneuver which gained the respect of every member of his crew. There is a moral to this tale, and we'll consider it in just a moment. How often, I wonder, does a human being understand but one facet of his own personality? The captain of our story was given a chance to examine the other half of himself, the part that wanted to run away. From now on, he would find contentment looking up at the great curves of canvas or watching the water fan gracefully from the sturdy prow. He needed his ship. But Leggett was not cut out for the discipline of a seaman's life. He knew now that he could exist only as a wanderer. Each had found his freedom from fear, from loneliness. Our cast included Norman Rose, Mandel Kramer, William Redfield, and Court Benson. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. This will be a story of human nature. If you find it upsetting, well, human nature is not always pleasant, is it? No, it is fallible, credulous, often envious, and reeking with treachery. Greedy, vain, lascivious, vengeful. Oh, the list is endless. Nevertheless, it's the nature we've been endowed with, and we must do what we can with it. And as we shall soon see, the things we choose to do are often not very pretty. Our mystery mystery drama, Death is a Woman, written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric, and stars Gordon Heath. Before we begin our story of human nature, let me quote you a few lines from the great English poet William Blake. Cruelty has a human heart, and jealousy a human face. Terror, the human form divine, and secrecy, the human dress. Now pay close attention, if you please, to the tale we have chosen to call Death is a Woman.
Shall I close the library shutters, Mr. Chalmers?
What for?
I only wondered, sir, the sound of the sea. If you took your daily nap upstairs in your bedroom, it would be quieter.
Why do you think I moved here, Jensen, if not for the sound of the sea?
Very well, sir.
The mighty Pacific at my feet, hurling itself furiously at the rocks, trying to wear them down.
Yes, sir.
Night and day, and seemingly having nothing to show for its exertions, exhausting itself. Yet the rocks remain.
Yes, sir.
But we know, Jensen, do we not, that what I have just said is not the truth at all. We know that, don't we?
Would you care to elucidate, Mr. Chalmers?
We know that the ocean is tireless, inexhaustible, unrelenting, eternal, merciless. We know that, don't we?
Yes, sir.
We know that in reality, beyond our mortal vision, the rocks are giving way, wearing down, surrendering little bits of themselves each day, each hour. We know that inexorably the ocean will triumph. You and I know that, don't we, Jensen?
Yes, we know that, Mr. Chalmers.
Perhaps you'd best close the shutters before I soliloquize myself into a state of morbidity.
Yes, sir.
Something I am prone to do, and something I should not do when I am expecting guests. I haven't told you who my guests are, have I, Jensen?
Two gentlemen, you said, sir.
2 old friends, though I haven't laid eyes on either one for 20 years or more, nor either of them on each other, so far as I know.
Then this weekend will be in the nature of a reunion, you might say?
Precisely. In point of fact, the 3 of us were college classmates.
Oh?
Norman was the brightest of the 3. Emery was rather a dolt, as I remember. I stood somewhere in between.
But how on earth have you kept track of them, Mr. Chalmers, all these years? Have you written to them from time to time? Rung them up on the telephone?
No. The most I've ever done was send a card at Christmas. Something very formal, as I myself tend to be, I'm afraid. A pine tree and some acorns and season's greetings in gold, that sort of thing.
Yes, but how did you know where to send the cards?
Oh, I've kept track of the 2 men through the years.
But how, sir?
Oh, there are ways if one is interested. Neither one ever sent me a Christmas card. At first I was put out about that, but then I got used to it. I went right on sending them cards. Except for those 2 years.
Yes, well, now, Mr. Chalmers, will you and your friends want to dine on the terrace, do you think?
I will certainly have drinks out there. Did you buy tons of caviar, I hope?
£5, Mr. Chalmers. They'll be here for 2 nights only?
Tonight and tomorrow night. I expect by Sunday they'll be as bored with me as I with them. After all, nostalgia has its limits, doesn't it?
Do you think the gentlemen will care for champagne before dinner, Mr. Chalmers?
Care for? I should think they'd lust after it.
But I only thought so.
I have the finest champagne cellar in the country. They're lucky to get it.
Quite right, sir.
Of course, if either wants some cretinous mixed drink, let him have it. But I don't think either of them will. They're both men of substance, accustomed to living with refinement. Oh, I might as well give you their names. Mr. Norman Whitehead,
He fusses about with stocks and bonds and things in New York. And Mr. Emery Blaine. He owns herd after herd after herd of cattle in Texas. Norman Whitehead will probably be tall and rather ascetic looking. Mr. Emery Blaine may be plumpish.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Chalmers, I'll check on how Cook is coming along with the capons.
Ah, yes, the capons, with the ocean stuffing, and the fresh asparagus, and the brandied peaches.
I'll supervise everything, sir.
And I'll have time to squeeze in a little nap. Wake me the second either of my guests arrives, will you, Jensen?
Of course, sir.
Norman will probably get here first. Norman was always the punctual one. Then Emery will come bouncing in.
Rest easy, sir.
Tardy as usual. By Sunday, they'll both be gone.
Mr. Chalmers. Mr. Chalmers, sir.
What? What is it?
Sorry to interrupt your nap, sir, but Mr. Norman Whitehead has arrived.
Oh, he has. He has. Well, where is he?
In the hall, sir. I asked him to wait while I wakened you from your nap.
Send him in. Send him in.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Do I look all right?
Oh, you look fine, sir. Will you come into the library, please?
Norman Whitehead.
Gregory, well.
You're really here.
I had a hell of a time getting here, I don't mind telling you.
Oh, Lord, I should have sent the station wagon for you. Simply didn't think of it. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm known around here. I mean, nobody knows me personally. It takes time to get acquainted. But everybody knows about me taking this house and what I did with it.
Such a weird place. I mean, it's beautiful and all that. But
I've made it beautiful.
But perched way up here? Do you know I had to take a jeep from the village? Taxi from the airport, but then a jeep. There wasn't a taxi would try to navigate these roads.
How thoughtless of me. I so seldom go to the village.
What do you do way out here?
Rest, read, listen to the ocean. When Emery gets here, we'll go out on the terrace. Then you'll really see the ocean in all its savage glory. I try to understand what it's telling me.
And what is it telling you?
I haven't yet comprehended it.
Beg pardon, Mr. Chalmers. Which bedroom do you wish Mr. Whitehead to occupy? I'll take his luggage up.
The green room, Jensen.
Very good, sir.
I think you like the green room, Norman. Of course, it's not on the ocean. There's only one bedroom that overlooks the ocean, and that's mine. I couldn't give it up.
Oh, heavens, I wouldn't ask you to.
Not just because it overhangs the ocean.
Well, I'm not sure I'd want to overhang the ocean.
No, because of the painting.
Painting? You said painting?
I bought this house just as I found it, you know. Furnished from top to bottom. From an elderly couple who couldn't cope any longer with the inconveniences, such as a coal stove, kerosene lamps. But they had exquisite taste. Or should I say exquisite ancestors. Most of the pieces, I believe, are heirlooms and, well, you can see, the best of the Victorian period before it began to degenerate.
And you got rid of the coal stove and the kerosene lamps?
I got a kerosene stove, but kept the lamps.
Period stuff, of course.
No. I kept them because I like them. Have you ever read By the Light of a Kerosene Lamp?
You mean there's no electricity?
Only kerosene lamps and candles. Such a soft, warm glow. Very comforting. Nothing like it. You'll see.
What do you do for ice cubes?
My dear Norman, has no one told you there was a time when no one had ice cubes? They had an ice box and an ice pick. And that's what I have. Every day, Jensen takes the station wagon to the village and brings back a large hunk of ice and puts it in the ice box. And when we need ice, he chips some off with an ice pick. Much simpler than emptying ice trays.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it would work.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Well, let's get back to the painting.
The painting in my bedroom. A very ordinary painting, really. The figure of a woman, partly nude, but made modest by some sort of vapor or mist. She seems to be emerging from the sea.
Oh, could she be Venus?
Now, she could be Venus. She's beautiful enough. But I don't think she is, because she talks to me.
Talks to you?
I think I'm the one she's talking to. After all, I'm the only one in the room. It's my room.
Well, what does she say?
I can't always make it out. There are times when she seems to just sort of croon to me.
You said croon?
The way a mother would.
Well, there must be some times when she says something.
Oh, yes. There are those times, too.
Well, what does she say?
Now, Norman, you wouldn't expect me to tell you.
Gregory, do me an enormous favor, will you?
Of course.
Let me occupy your bedroom tonight.
Let you occupy my bedroom? Whatever for?
Well, I'd just like to see if this woman would talk to me.
She doesn't give tips on the stock market, Norman.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of anything like that.
Then what were you thinking of?
Gregory, my wife has left me.
Oh, really?
15 years Evelyn and I were married. And 6 months ago, she left me for another man.
Have you any idea who?
No, I don't want to know. I think I'd kill him.
And that's why you want to sleep in my bedroom? With my painting?
Well, I think the sound of a woman's voice, any woman's voice, even an imaginary one, even a voice simply crooning to me, I think it would help.
I can't promise anything.
Oh, no, of course you can't. But let me sleep there. Just tonight.
Well...
Excuse me, sir. Mr. Emery Blaine has arrived, Mr. Chalmers.
Oh, show him in, Jensen. Give him the blue room. Oh, and Jensen, transfer Mr. Whitehead's things to my bedroom, will you?
Yes, sir. Would you come in, please, Mr. Blaine?
Greg, you old son of a gun. What the heck kind of a weird place is this you've bought yourself?
There's no accounting for tastes, as the old woman said when she kissed the pig. That used to be a popular aphorism when I was a whole lot younger. But Gregory Chalmers' weird house sounds quite attractive to me, with candles and lamps and no ice cubes, and a painting in the bedroom that talks to the sleeper in the bed. I'll return shortly with Act 2. Rather odd, possibly effete, Mr. Gregory Chalmers lives in a house high above the Pacific Ocean. A house as unusual as its owner, since it is without electricity. And in the master bedroom, so he claims, hangs a picture of a woman which talks to him by night. To this house, for a weekend visit, he has invited two friends, Norman Whitehead and Emery Blaine. This is the first meeting of the three since their college days. Better than 20 years previous.
Out here, Emery. On the terrace.
Oh, I wondered where... Hey. How about this? Breakfast in the open air. Fantastic.
Serve yourself.
Oh, what is this, a banquet?
I like a buffet breakfast. Everyone should have a variety of choices first thing in the morning, don't you think?
Well, I do now. Hey, look at this. Everything in chafing dishes.
A necessity if one is to eat by the sea.
Let's see here. What? Baked bananas. Mushrooms stuffed with hamburger. Fabulous.
There are smelts meuniere.
German pancakes is fantastic.
Why not start with a jellied melon slice or some fresh figs with cream?
I'm going off my diet with a crash.
I didn't know you were on one.
Well, here and there, now and then, you know. Truth is, I've been on a very strict diet till right now. But I'm going to take off 20 pounds. I made up my mind.
Some special reason?
Well, yes. See, I've met a girl. Woman, I should say. She's 30-something. Since my wife died, I've been playing the field, you know what I mean? Lots of women, but never one woman. One woman is the only way to go, don't you think?
Never having been married, I'm not the one to ask.
Well, it's the truth. And I found her. In Acapulco, of all places. We were staying at the same hotel. What's this, coffee cake?
Filled with nuts and things.
I'm just going to take a little piece.
You're going to need a walk on the beach after all that.
Well, I don't know. Well, it looks nice down there. How'd you get to it?
Down those steps.
Oh, boy. Ooh, I'd never make it down those steps. Well, maybe down, but never back up. Must be 100 of them.
102.
Not for me.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Norman.
Wait till you see what's set out for breakfast.
Oh, just some orange juice and coffee for me.
Oh, man, you're sick. I mean, you are really sick.
Oh, on the contrary, I never felt better in my life. Never in my entire life.
You slept well, Norman?
Oh, better than that.
What could be better?
You'll never know, Emery. You'll never know. Gregory, you were right about kerosene lamps. They cast a kind of a magic glow over everything. Everything softens and becomes, well, kindly and benign.
Jensen washes the mantles every day with soap suds and ammonia. Norman, I just suggested a walk on the beach to Emery, but he turned me down.
Couldn't take the idea of 102 steps.
How about you, Norman?
Oh, let's go. I have a lot to tell you. Positively sensational. Look at those waves.
The sea never changes, and its works, for all the talk of men, are wrapped in mystery.
Oh, what's that? Something you wrote?
No, Joseph Conrad wrote that. He knew a lot about the sea. Other things, too.
Must read him sometime.
You should.
What I should do is live in a place like this.
They're hard to find.
Oh, it's not just the sea and the kerosene lamps. It's, well, the great thing is the painting.
Oh, you liked it?
Oh, Gregory, it worked for me the way it works for you.
Is that so?
I could hardly believe it.
I thought it might.
It started off just the way you said. Just a low, soft crooning, like a lullaby. You know what I mean.
Oh, yes.
It made me sleepy. Actually sleepy. But at the same time, I was so excited. Understand?
Oh, yes.
Then I began to distinguish words. Dearest. Beloved. I'm not embarrassing you, am I?
Not in the least.
Because I don't usually talk about these things.
What things?
Well, love and things like that. Love was the word that made me almost jump out of bed when the painting said love.
Imagine that.
And then I heard, I love you. Then forever. Always. And then, clear as a bell, I heard, you are the only one.
Imagine.
The only one. The only one. Over and over. Why, you know what it means, don't you, Gregory?
No, I don't. What does it mean?
Well, it It means she's coming back to me. Your wife? Of course. Evelyn is coming back to me. She loves me. She always has and she always will. I'm the only man in the world for her. Oh, what a wonderful place this is.
Mr. Chalmers? Time to wake up from your nap, Mr. Chalmers.
Oh, thank you, Jensen.
Feeling all right, sir?
Fine.
Good. How's the weekend going so far?
Very well, I should say.
Mr. Whitehead has a good appetite for luncheon. I dare say it was the walk on the beach that did it.
That was part of it, anyway. Open the shutters, will you, Jensen? I need to hear the sound of the ocean. It steadies me.
Yes, sir.
So gladly, from the songs of modern speech, men turn and see the stars and feel the free, shrill wind beyond the close of heavy flowers. And through the music of the languid hours, they hear the ocean.
Gregory! Greg!
In here, Emery. In the library. Thank you, Jensen.
Not at all, sir. Finished with your nap?
All finished.
Jensen wouldn't let me disturb you.
Jensen takes very good care of me.
I saw him come in here, so I thought it'd be all right.
Perfectly all right.
Where'd you ever find him, anyway?
Oh, picked him up in San Francisco. I was there for a couple of years. We got to know each other.
Greg, listen. While you was taking your nap, well, I have to tell you, I made a lot of phone calls. And when your bill comes in, it may be kind of a shock. You'll see a lot of long-distance calls. They're mine.
Oh, I'll remember that. I don't make many calls myself.
You send me the bill.
I shall.
I was trying to reach that girl. One I was telling you about at breakfast.
Oh, that girl.
Yeah.
The one you want to settle down with.
I tried all over. Acapulco, Houston, New York, London. Every place I could think of. All the hotels. Actually, I just missed her in Acapulco. They said she'd been there, but she'd left. And they didn't know where she'd gone.
What's for dinner? I'm ravenous.
Jensen's setting up on the terrace. We'll have champagne and watch the sunset. I believe he's ordered us some French fried artichokes along with some lobster ravigote. That should hold us until the gaudy, blabbing, and remorseful day is crept into the bosom of the sea. Shakespeare, King Henry VI. Part 2. Act 3.
You've certainly done a lot of reading, Greg.
I've had very little else to do.
What's for dinner?
Roast duck, I believe, with wild rice and mushroom stuffing.
Fantastic. Really super.
And after dinner, what do we do for entertainment?
Anyone for bridge?
Well, three-handed bridge isn't much of a game.
Jensen might be willing to join us for a few rubbers.
Jensen?
Jensen plays bridge?
Oh, yes.
You've played with him?
Many times. Many times.
Well, it's all right with me.
Oh, it's okay with me.
Then it's settled. Shall we go out on the terrace? The sun is sending up departure signals, and the champagne is cooling.
That's game and rubber. We've beaten you and Emery badly, Gregory. Let's see. At a center point. It really adds up.
You're quite a bridge player, Jensen.
Jensen has many talents, not immediately apparent.
Well, is it bedtime?
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm more than ready. I'm going to get back to that painting.
What painting? What painting is that?
The painting in my bedroom.
The painting that talks in the night.
Is he kidding me, Greg?
No.
What does he mean he can't wait to get back to the painting?
He slept in my room last night.
Nobody told me.
You didn't ask.
Why should I? Why would I?
No reason, Emery.
Whoa. What happened?
The painting? Talk to me.
You're kidding.
No. The painting said that my wife would return to me. That I'm the only man she loves, or has ever loved, or ever will love.
Greg, is he kidding me?
I have only his word for what happened.
Listen, let me sleep there tonight.
No.
You got to.
No, I don't. I don't intend to let you.
Greg, did you tell Norman about what... well, you know what I told you?
I thought that was a confidence.
It was, but now... Norman, listen to me. I met a girl. Met her in Acapulco. Norm, it's happened to me. Love. Real love. The kind you read about but never think will happen to you. Before dinner, I phoned all over trying to reach her, but
What's all this got to do with where you sleep?
Oh, don't you understand, for Pete's sake? I got to see if that painting will talk to me. Tell me if this girl loves me back.
If I may interrupt...
I don't see why I should give up that night.
After all, it's my house and my bedroom and my painting.
Darn right.
You've had your experience with the painting, Norman. I'd say it's now Emery's turn.
Is he?
Jensen, you'll take Mr. Whitehead's things out of my room, change the sheets, move Mr. Blaine's things in.
I'll do that. Come on, Jensen. We'll do it together.
All right. I suppose you're right.
It seems only fair.
Shame we had to have that little spat in front of Jensen. It's really not dignified to have personal disagreements in front of servants.
Oh, Jensen is much more than a servant.
Well, who is he, anyway? I thought he was just somebody you hired.
Oh, no. Jensen is my friend. I met him at a time when all my faculties were at a very low ebb. Chaos had enveloped me. He took my hand and tried to dispel the confusion, insofar as it could be dispelled. I had reached that point where how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seemed all the uses of this world.
Shakespeare. Hamlet.
Act 1, Scene 2.
In the unlikely case that you do not know or have forgotten Shakespeare's lines that precede those quoted by Gregory Chalmers, here they are. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting had not fixed his canon against self-slaughter. So, what Gregory appears to have said is that Jensen, at some point in time, had saved him from suicide. We'll return shortly with Act 3. Affairs have been progressing in the strange house perched high above the Pacific Ocean. Norman Whitehead, sleeping in the bedroom of his host, Gregory Chalmers, has heard sounds and words of love seemingly emanating from a painting on the wall, and has taken them to mean that his straying wife will return to him. Now, the other house guest, Mr. Emery Blaine, has demanded that he be allowed to occupy the same room. It is the following morning.
Beautiful morning, sir.
Beautiful, Jensen.
And the ocean?
The ocean is forever asking questions and writing them aloud on the shore.
I suppose I should know who wrote that, but I'm...
Edward Arlington Robinson.
The weekend has gone rather well, don't you think, Mr. Chalmers?
On the whole, I didn't like that little spat my two dear friends indulged in last night.
About which of them should occupy your bedroom?
I trust old Emery had good luck with the painting.
His last chance, you might say.
Yes. I believe they'll be leaving sometime this afternoon. Of course, they could stay on, but somehow I don't think they'll want to, either of them.
Would you want me to drive them to the airport, Mr. Chalmers?
Let's wait
and to see how things turn out.
I do have other errands in that direction.
Let's not rush matters.
Good morning, all. Good morning to you both.
Why, Emery, you look positively radiant.
With reason, Gregory, with reason.
Oh? Something happened in the shadows of the night?
I don't want to talk about it here, now. But after I finish this coffee, which is excellent, by the way, Jensen, I'm game for a walk on the beach. If you are, Greg.
I'm always game.
Those 100 steps don't faze me in the least this morning.
102.
I can manage 1,000, both up and down. Let's go.
As soon as Norman has put in an appearance.
Oh. Well, why wait for that?
Emery, I am the host. I have obligations.
Well, I suppose
Good morning.
Morning, Norman.
Sleep well?
Well enough.
Emery suggested a walk on the beach.
Can he manage the steps?
I can manage them all right. Don't you worry about that.
You'll be all right here, Norman?
Oh, certainly I'll be all right. Small slice of Persian melon.
I don't know how long we'll be gone.
No matter, no rush. When I've finished this delightful melon, do you play gin rummy by any chance, Jensen?
Yes, sir.
Well, then you two take your walk. Forget me. Of course, Jensen will probably beat me all hollow.
Navigated those steps like a young gazelle, Emery.
I don't know what a gazelle is, but I certainly feel young.
Feel like walking?
Walking, running, skipping, paying, leapfrog.
You are rejuvenated. So, step out smartly.
Right. Gregory, the painting talked to me.
Really? That old painting will talk to anyone.
Now, don't joke about it. This is serious.
Sorry.
Don't you kid about it.
But tell me what the painting said.
Well, for quite a while, about an hour, I should say, I didn't hear anything. I started to think, oh, well, the whole thing is just, well, you know, auto-suggestion, something like that.
Perhaps it is.
But it's talked to you, not just Norman.
Oh, I'm as capable of self-hypnosis as anyone else.
Well, I'm not. I don't go in for those things.
I see.
No, this was real. I mean, it happened. I was just about to turn over and go to sleep and forget the whole thing when I heard her. Very low, but very distinct.
The woman in the painting.
Well, I suppose, but it was her voice.
The girl you met in Acapulco.
The one and only.
And what did she say? If you want to tell me.
Of course I want to tell you. That's why I want to take this walk on the beach with you.
All right. Tell me.
You are the only man in the world for me. That's what she said.
That's all?
All? That's enough, isn't it? It's what I wanted to hear, and she kept saying it over and over. You are the only man in the world for me. You are the only man in the world for me.
Emery, I'm very happy for you.
Greg, you want to see a picture of her?
Love to.
Just a snapshot. I took it in Acapulco. I carry it with me at all times. Here. She's lovely, isn't she?
Lovely, Emery. Very, very lovely. It's just a cold buffet luncheon, I'm afraid. Jensen had some errands to do, so I had to lay it out myself.
Jensen probably went off to spend all the money he won from me at gin.
I really took you on, Norman.
There's vicious swallows.
How much, Norm?
Oh, none of your business.
And a salmon mousse.
That Jensen, he can do anything.
With cucumber sauce.
Where did Jensen go, Gregory? I thought he never left your side.
Not often.
Well, where is he?
He had some errands to do, and that I believe he was meeting someone at the airport.
You believe? Don't you know?
I know.
Another guest?
An uninvited guest.
Uninvited?
You two are the only invited guests I've had here since I moved in. There are fresh raspberries if you care for some.
Male or female, Gregory?
There's brown sugar.
I'll bet you it's a female.
And sour cream.
Okay, you don't want to tell us.
Well, can't you see he doesn't?
All right by me. There's only one woman I'm interested in anyway.
Same here. Oh, by the way, Gregory, I've run up quite a bill on your phone trying to reach Evelyn. No success.
Evelyn? Did you say Evelyn?
Yes, that's my wife's name.
Oh, that's funny. That's my girl's name.
What girl?
The only girl in the world for me. You want to see her picture?
Not particularly.
Oh, come on. I showed it to Greg. Yeah, she's beautiful. Come on, take a look at it. Of course, it's only a snap, but you can tell.
This is your girl?
Yeah. And according to the painting in Greg's room...
This can't be your girl.
It is.
This is my wife.
Oh. Well, Norm, I'm sorry. She did say she'd been married, but she's getting divorced.
Oh, no, she's not.
She told me.
I don't care what she told you. She's not getting a divorce. She's coming back to me.
No, she's not.
The painting told me so night before last. I heard it.
The painting told me last night she's mine. I'm the only man in the world for her, she told me. The painting told me over and over I'm the only man she loves.
You're a liar.
I know what I heard.
You didn't hear anything. You're an idiot. A fool. A self-deluding fool. I'm gonna kill you.
Get your hands off me, Norman.
Out the life out of you.
Don't. Let go. Help me.
My wife is coming back to me. My wife loves me.
For Pete's sake.
Look out for the railing.
Norman.
You're awfully close, both of you. Now I'll have to have that railing repaired.
Mr. Chalmers. Mr. Chalmers, sir.
What?
Time to wake up.
Oh, is it?
Your regular time, sir.
Well, then I will.
Will the other gentlemen be staying for dinner, sir?
They won't be here for dinner.
Very good, sir.
In point of fact, they've left. They left right in the middle of luncheon.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the menu, was there?
Nothing at all. I ate a lusty portion of the salmon mousse. It was superb. But Mr. Whitehead and Mr. Blaine, they left rather precipitously, as a matter of fact. Everything's all right. Everything is as before. Open the shutters, Jensen, and let in the sound of the sea.
Yes, sir.
The healing sound of the sea.
Mr. Whitehead and Mr. Blaine, I hope they left here on friendly terms with each other.
I can't really say that they did.
Oh, that's too bad, sir.
Yes, it is too bad, really, but what could I do?
Mr. Chalmers, did you know that a portion of that railing is broken through on the terrace?
Is it? Oh, yes. I've been meaning to tell you about that.
That's a nasty drop down to the ocean.
Oh, yes. Very nasty.
Mr. Chalmers, how are you feeling? Try and tell me the truth now. Sometimes you say you're feeling well when really you're not feeling well at all.
Do I do that?
Yes, sir. You do, quite often.
I don't mean to.
I know you don't, sir. But shouldn't I call the sanitarium? Tell them to make your old room ready for you? Don't you really think I should do that?
Will you come with me?
You know I will.
Then call them.
All right. Oh, before I do that, Mr. Chalmers, there's the matter of the young lady.
You met her at the airport, did you?
Yes, sir.
And put her on the next plane out?
Well, no, sir.
Why not?
She refused. She said she had to see you. She's upstairs now.
But she knows all about me, doesn't she?
Yes, sir. But I think you should talk to her. Try to explain one more time.
It's a nuisance, that's what it is. Why does she persist?
She says You're the only man in the world for her.
Oh, all right. Ask her to come down and open some champagne.
Would you like it served in here, sir, or on the terrace?
You decide, Jensen. Whatever you think best.
Very well, sir.
Do you know what makes everything so sad, Jensen? So unutterably sad.
What's that, sir?
Evelyn is the only girl in the world for me. Always has been. Always will be. I could weep for the pity of it.
And that's our story, and what it tells us about human nature. It is not insignificant that it all took place high above and close to the Pacific. It was the Polish sailor and novelist Joseph Conrad who wrote, "I have known the sea too long to believe in its decency." I am not sure precisely what Mr. Conrad thought about human nature. I shall return shortly. Do you wonder what happened to Evelyn? Did Jensen serve the champagne inside or on the terrace with a broken railing? What did Gregory say to her? She to him? What became of her? It is one mark of a good drama that the audience should think about the characters long after the curtain has fallen. So give a thought to Evelyn, who never got a chance to make her entrance upon the stage. Our cast included Gordon Heath, Robert Dryden, and William Griffiths. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
News, a search at sea has been called off. Perhaps 30 crewmen of a capsized freighter missing in the North Pacific. I'm David Jackson reporting on the CBS radio network. The 741-foot Japanese-owned ore carrier Lee Wang-zin capsized in high seas Tuesday just 45 miles west of Prince Rupert, British Columbia. Gale winds and waves 15 to 20 feet high made search and rescue operations extremely difficult. Canadian Coast Guard helicopters that arrived on scene found the vessel hull up. Spotters saw one empty life raft, but no life. Captain Jerry Holland at the rescue center in Victoria says darkness just made things impossible. Canadian officials say they have unconfirmed reports that 30 crewmen were aboard the freighter. South Korea's martial law commander Wednesday upheld the death sentences given 7 men convicted of plotting the assassination of President Park Chung-hee. Among the condemned, former KCIA Chief Kim Jae-kyu. Saturday is the last day for lawyers to appeal the death sentences further, and they say they will to a higher Army court. Representative George Hansen, the Republican from Idaho, has set out again for Iran to see what can be done to end the crisis over the American hostages. It'll be his second trip there. The first brought criticism from the Carter administration and congressmen alike. This one is no different. New York Democrat Peter Pizer says he's going to ask the Justice Department to investigate whether Hansen is violating the Logan Act, which prohibits private citizens from negotiating with foreign governments.
The trouble is that he is exposing the United States and the hostages to real risks that could cost the lives of many Americans. With the plans that President Carter now has in the works on many fronts to bring about a solution to this problem, Congressman Hansen, with just a few misplaced statements, an axe could completely destroy these efforts.
The United Nations Security Council is expected to begin private consultations Wednesday on the U.S. request for economic sanctions against Iran. The Soviet Union is not ruling out a veto at this point. U.S. Ambassador Thomas Watson called on Soviet Foreign Minister Gromyko in Moscow to ask for a no-veto promise. He did not get it. A new day is dawning for the hostages in Tehran, their 53rd in captivity. A Christmas Day visit by 3 American clergymen raised the question of just how many hostages there are. The clerics counted 43 and were told they'd seen all. But the Iranians had said there were 50, and the State Department says it still thinks there are 50, and has renewed a request of the Iranians for a list of all the captives' names. Kansas City firemen say they're unhappy with the pace of new contract talks, and they say they're willing to go to jail to prove their point. A judge has banned any job actions, but the firemen say starting Wednesday, they will respond only to emergency calls. Volunteers and management personnel were called in to staff Salt Lake City's 16 firehouses Christmas Day. About half the firemen scheduled for the second shift called in sick. They're angry over pay. They say the police got a bigger raise than they did. An 18-year-old American woman, Loretta Dooley, is scheduled to get out of jail in Turkey Wednesday. She's been in since her arrest on drug charges in August. Turkish judges finally set bail on Christmas Day and said she could remain free pending a hearing on the case now set for February. The woman's father in California says it's been a very Merry Christmas. David Jackson, CBS News.